Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you're live or in the future, it is I, your wandering eye, and this guy that keeps sin from seeping in, local friendly angel guy, Seraph. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Here we are, another stream. More Yakuza 0. Ain't we excited? I think we have a new girl to dress up if I remember correctly. Unless we already did that. But we do. We're getting close to finishing out the business minigame of this game. Which means we're getting closer to the gritty, depressing story that's in store. A nice little reprieve away from how sad the rest of the game is. And believe me, I played through it a while ago, but I remember it gets sad. But for now, we continue playing dress up in a cabaret club. Bro, Sheep Dude, welcome, welcome. Goblin toilet reveal. Welcome in. Colin's mom's toilet. Word Bambi, welcome, welcome. Interesting. I'll see that after stream. I'll see that after stream and I'll completely forget about it in 3.5 hours. And be like, why the fuck is there a toilet in here? Transgender Goblin, welcome. Hi. We're eating lasagna. Nice. Fake lasagna. How's it fake? Massive Dragon, welcome. What's up, sluts? Hello. Welcome in, you Massive Dragon. I can never call my viewers sluts. That's not nice. I feel mean. I feel bad. Push up, dude. Me in middle of an episode, stream muted for a little bit. Be there in 20. That's okay. That is A-okay. Gotta finish the episode. We shall continue on. Massive Dragon. Episode of what? That's a good question. Gokin, welcome. What if your viewers are sluts? I mean, my viewers want to be sluts, so I'm not going to stop them. That's okay. I wouldn't want to call them out like that, though. That'd be mean. I wouldn't want to do that. Hey, they all know me. They keep going Majima-san. Oh god, they're all talking to me. I'm scared. Leave me alone. Or we could get another hostess down here, if I remember correctly. But we have to give her a purse or something? She's not here. Oh, great. We're starting with a fight. Damn! I just love the wind-up bat to the fucking dome. I thought there was a lady here we could hire, but I don't know if she's still here. That guy wants to play shogi, and I don't know how to play, so I don't want to do that. Let's go back to the club. Maybe we hired her already and I forgot. I kind of forget where she's located anyways. I forget where the shop is located, or the club is located. Oh, actually, no, I see it on the map. We're good. I know what I'm doing. I promise. Where BMB? How is it fake? It's got chicken, bacon, and white sauce. You know, that is a unique combination for lasagna. It sounds good, but I can't say I've ever had lasagna like that before. I found some bikers who are bullying people, so we gotta put them in their place. How the fuck? That man is strong. I'm scared. And nudes. Okay. Sarah's scared and overwhelmed when more than one woman talks to him at once. It is. It's scary enough when one girl talks to me, but when many of them are going, "Hi, Sarah," and they start talking to me, and they're all like, "You're so cool. You're a nice guy to talk to." I'm like, I get really scared. I gotta run. Bothers me. I don't know what it is. Sends those hairs up my spine. Oh, I think that's a lady. What do you need? Hmm. Oh wait, no, there's a different lady. We can still hire her though. What do you need? Or would you like? If I can recruit her to come and work at our club, she looks like she might do pretty well. We need as many girls as we can get. I should try to recruit her. Got a minute? This might sound crazy, but have you ever wanted to work at a cabaret club? Cabaret club? If you give me a present, I'll think about it. A wallet or a watch? A nice designer brand name one. If you can buy me either one, I'll work for you. Designer brand name wallet or watch? Okay, I'm not gonna mess around. I'll have to buy it at one of them boutiques and give it to her as a present. I'm pretty sure I have... No, I don't. I think I sold it. Actually, no, I still have this plate I haven't sold. We could use more hands on deck. Where's the boutique? Oh, son of a bitch. It's all the way on the other side of the bridge, isn't it? Where is it? There's like a designer shop somewhere. Not the M store. It's like La Marche. Oh, is it on this side actually? Might be. Don Quixote, the temple, the pawn. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, it's on this side. It's a little ways away. But fuck it. Just shoved the lady to the ground. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a little ways away, but we'll go... Wait a second, what's this? Izakawa Naniwa. It's a Club Mars business area. No, I don't want it. No. We don't need to waste money. We already took over Club Mars. That's just wasted money at this point. Money we could use on buying pretty dresses and, you know, well, pretty much just pretty dresses. Oh, and fighting better. We could use the money for that too. Let's see. La Marche should be all the way at the end. To the left. Oh god, they're talking to me again. Changing all the women scary. They're all running and saying hi. Oh my god, get in. Pro sheep dude, dang, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot not having sound. It's okay, we're just talking about me being scared of women. It's nothing new. Oh, we're Bambi. We went up a mountain today with my car. Ooh, there was a demonic cross up there, then we went back down. Huh. Quite the adventure. Sounds a little scary. It's not good to find a demonic cross out in the wild. I'm glad he recognized the danger and left. Like the toilet. We visited my hometown. Ah. Sounds fun. Glowing, a big glowy red cross. Yeah, that does sound demonic. It's not plugged into anything, it's just glowing on its own. There's just some things out there in nature that you just find that just are foreboding in and of themselves. Oh wait, I missed my turn. Shit. Oh, they're harassing a woman in front of me. Women may scare me, but I won't let them get harassed. Let's see. I'm gonna... Motherfucker. There we go. Perfect. Glowing in red like the toilet. Oh my god. What's going on over there? Go kitten. You're missing everything, actually. This is the best Sarah stream literally ever, and he's so funny, but you can only tell with the audio, of course. Who knew all it took was just me to have a crick in my neck? I'm playing Yakuza 0. Transfer to Goblin. We can see it from the window. What the fuck? Truly, it's worrying. That's a little... You guys just surrounded by demons all the time? I did not know demons are so endemic to the Great North. 1,000,000 yen! Spend that shit. What do we get for 1,000,000 yen? A bead. What the fuck does this do? A crimson bead. Oh, it's not even... Oh, it's just a crafting item. I never really do the crafting in these games. If I'm being honest. An iron gear. Typically incorporated into equipment components can be used to craft equipment. There's a whole crafting system here. For like making weapons and armor and stuff. Cloth is woven out of thread taken from silkworm cocoons. Can be used to craft equipment. Is that flint? A flint stone. Striking these stones together will make fire. Oh, here we go. A crimson bead. This bright red bead is said to enthrall those who see it. Can be used as crafting equipment. I also just have an ancient fucking rune. 5 of them. Primeval spirit stone. Legend has it the bearer of this ancient mystical stone will receive its protection. You know, just normal stuff. What is this? Oh, a pair of cursed handcuffs. These beat-up handcuffs are said to have been worn by a criminal long ago. It's good to just have somewhere up my ass, apparently. Ew. Who the fuck was that? I just heard some guys, I was going into, like, Club Sunshine and go like, hey, hey, hey. Yes, day. Where'd Bambi? And I've got 3 bodies in my car right now. They cost me only $50. Stonks. Well, nobody's gonna miss those hitchhikers, I'm sure. Go kidding. I think I'd kill a man for a fuck ton of fortune cookies. Fortune cookies can be pretty good. They could be pretty good. I don't know if I'd kill a man for them, but pretty good. Let's see. Congratulations, Majima-san. We now have more than 1,500 fans from the Club Venus area. I see. Which one was Club Venus? It's a club owned by Kanehara, that pretty boy who used to be a host. I hear he uses his looks to make his girls do whatever he wants them to. Would that really work? If you're just pretty enough, you can just make people... Well, actually, maybe that would work for some people. If you're pretty enough, you just make people do things for you. Girls actually fall for that old crap? I don't know. Do they? Fuck if I know. Good kidding. Oh god, the fortune cookie crumbs. My poor bed. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh boy, now you get to sleep in crumbs. And get some ants to sleep with. Where'd Bambi? That was a funny thing. You could have said thank you. Oh, I try. Funny man that I am. Transgender goblin. And I ended up changing the background of my painting again. Oh man. That can't be too hard, right? You just click and right click and you can probably change the title. Oh wait, that's not how that works. Damn. That's hard. Or maybe, you know, that little family looked very nice. Kind of broke my heart to see that kid get it. Oh well. Who knows? Girls love a good-looking guy. Also, Kanehara is apparently in a relationship with Chika-chan, Club Venus's #1 girl. I remember the guy being pretty douchey, but was he that good-looking? I can't remember his damn face. Maybe we should go to Club Venus and take a look. Ooh, let's go take a look. Who is this? Yuta-san, where do you keep the club customers' data and financial information? Hey. What the fuck? Why would he answer that? It's on a shelf in the back office. Why would... What? Hi. Okay, that's... Oh, next on my list to organize. She's organizing, apparently. Who's she? When did we hire a hostess like that? Oh, that's Oishi-san. I hired her to do administrative work. She came in with her resume the other day. She's really good at it, so she's been very helpful. We're adding people to our back office too, huh? Looks like we're really growing. Let's keep working towards defeating Club Venus. When you're ready to check them out, just say the word. I don't know if... I feel like you should vet somebody before you let them into the inner chamber like that. I don't run a business or nothing, but if I just hired somebody, you know, and considering how treacherous this market seems to be, this whole fucking industry, maybe be a little more, you know, closer to it. If I was like running a distillery, I wouldn't be like, okay, and here's the secret recipe to make our whiskey. Huh? No. You gotta keep that a little closer to the chest, buddy. You don't know them. You gotta like feel them out a bit before you let them into fucking secrets like that. Change into goblin. We had to stuff them in next to my dirty laundry. Struggle a bit, but teamwork makes the dream work, especially when you cut them up. Takes up less space. Took up the whole trunk and a bit of the back seat. Yeah, but you gotta delimb them, and you know they're a little easier to work with. If you gut them out, you don't need the viscera. And you're good to go. Easier to work with. For legal purposes, this is a joke. Let's go visit Club Venus, because I don't remember who this guy is. And apparently he's pretty. Go check out Club Venus. Alright, let's go sneak a peek at Kanahara's Club Venus. Good idea. Then let's... Uh-oh. Mysterious voice. Someone's just laughing. Where's that laugh coming from? What the crap? This guy. Oh, God. He kind of reminds me of fucking Beavis the way he did that. Hey, it's me. You are not. And you are. What? Me? It's me. I have no idea who me is. Who are you? Wait, you don't remember me? You don't remember this beautiful face? I could fuck with him. He does not like it when people don't recognize him. Omar Ishikawa. Or seriously, who are you? I gotta say he's someone else completely different. Could you be Omar Ishikawa? I don't even know who that is. Yes, exactly. My name is Omar Ishikawa. No, you idiot. Who the hell is that? You trying to make a comedian of me? Hold on. Real quick. I gotta look up Omar Ishikawa. Who's Omar Kishikawa? These are just people. These are just random people. That might be the voice actor for this guy, actually. Because these are just random people named Omar Kishikawa. Well, never mind. I thought it was going to be like a famous celebrity in Japan. I think it might just be the voice actor. Because these characters, I think for the most part in these side quest things, at least definitely in the later game entries, they model a lot of the characters based off their voice. In fact, the hostesses, like the platinum hostesses, they're based on actual voice actresses. Their looks. Same with like Kiryu and Majima. They look like they're actual voice actors. So I wonder if Kanahara's voice actor is someone named Omar Kishikawa. That's just a reference to him. I don't know. I think the name works for you. My name is Kanahara. Kanehara. Owner of Club Venus. One of the 5 stars. Is that clear? Kanahara. Well, now that you mention it, you do look a little familiar. I knew who he was as soon as he walked in. Then why didn't you say something? Huh, Yuta? Genius? Huh? Why didn't you pipe up? Genius over here. Fucking Sherlock off to the side, not saying a word. Go figure. Where'd Bimby? Oh yeah, we did shrooms today. Me and Goblin during our class. Team next to us was doing powder. What the fuck is going on in Canada? I didn't know Canada got down like that. I had no idea. Yeah, I'm just sitting here with my fucking... Right here, oh, you can't hear it. My lemon drop. Fucking, you guys are going crazy over there. Going nutty up there. What? Now you tell me. So you really did manage to forget my face, huh? Heh, that makes me sad. Your poor primitive brain. Really? Insults now? Whatever. What's your business here at Club Sunshine today? Kanahara of the 5 stars. A little birdie told me you guys were going to be scoping out my club. Figured I'd be proactive and check you guys out first. And what little birdie was that? You want to cut to the chase or keep bullshitting me? You're such an amateur, Majima-kun. It's the very definition of amateur hour in here. My lady, your performance is at an end. Come back home to me. Yeah, I fucking knew that. I was gonna say, why would you just hire somebody when you know how treacherous this fucking field is? Like a CEO just hiring some random guy off the street and being like, yeah, so here's you can organize my papers, here's all my finances, all of my connections, you just organize those away, and I'm gonna go downstairs. Go talk to my secretary. Bang the secretary while you do that. Why the fuck would you do that? Traitor. A job well done, my little spy. I've already reserved us a room at a nice hotel with a beautiful night view. Ooh, I can't wait. Did you steal the things I asked for? Yes, Club Sunshine's customer data, details on the girls' financial data. I got all of it. Why would you... I mean, the gig is up, but why are you admitting that right here now? Wait a minute. Yuta-chan? That can't be. Oishi-san was a spy? But I thought... Haha, he handed me all that confidential information without a second thought. It was like taking candy from a baby. Yeah, played like a damn shamisen. I'm not sure what a shamisen is. You should have known I'd do anything to pry the upper hand from my opponent. That's the only way to keep this life or death game. Keep winning this life or death game, Goro Majima. Appreciate the lesson, Kanahara. Such humility is rare in fools. You truly know your place. Oishi-kun, can you take care of the data analysis after you get back? I want the juicy details on every weakness. You got it. Anything else in it for me? Well, that depends on what you find in the data. But how about I make a few calls and extend that little hotel stay? It'll be just the two of us, of course. With pleasure. Yes. Backstabber. That was simple enough. Women are so amazingly foolish. Whoa, buddy. You and your pompadour are getting a little fucking mean out here. Purple Sheep Dude. I know I've sounded. Oh, you have sound. I see. Changing off. Yeah, you sounded. Look. Like I said. Right in time for the misogyny. Yeah. Look, if anyone wants to go sounding, I'm just going to say, be careful. I think it's weird, but, you know, that's what you do. I can't, I'm not going to. Just be safe about it. Just be sanitary. That shit's scary. Don't do that. I would never. I could never. Sounding is so weird. It's really weird. I'm sorry. I know you don't, but there are people who do. It's fucking weird. All right. I'm not going to pretend it's not. Call me fucked up. Call me a kink shamer. It's weird. Okay. I mostly just think there's this one Twitter post I saw. And I remember reading it. And I remember like feeling like a fucking shiver when I read it. But it was some post on Twitter and it was like it was like, I remember when I was a kid, I took a paper clip and I put it all the way down that hole and I hit something hard and all of a sudden all my muscles like froze and I could taste aspirin in my mouth and I didn't do it ever again. And I was like, what the fuck? That sounds awful. Why would you do that? Why? Like, I'm almost completely certain that's made up, but like that's so specifically detailed that all your muscles just tensed and you tasted fucking aspirin in your mouth. That sounds awful. That sounds terrible. Don't sound. Don't find other ways to get your jollies. Just don't fucking do that. It's not what that's for. Oh man. Please, my phone is dumb. It just fucking tried to autocorrect dumb to Dumbledore. Big Harry Potter fan. Yeah, you made it just in time to listen to this womanizer. You're a special kind of scumbag, ain't ya? I'll take that as a compliment. Speaking of scum, though, I must say, this seedy little club is quite fitting for you. A seedy exterior, a seedy owner, everything here is so seedy you can smell it in the air. That's gross. Really, you should be honored that someone of my stature would deign to even set foot in this club. You have no idea. When I see guys like this, who just, like characters that are just this much of a dick, you have no idea how bad. I just want to throw a bucket of mud on them. Just fuck their day up. Just a fucking bucket of awful, wet Like, just terrible, terrible shit. Just fucking throw some mud on that stupid velour jacket, whatever the fuck that is, and your dumb pompadour that's not even done up all the way. And those pants. Oh, those pants would suffer so bad from the mud. Oh, that would be terrible. Wouldn't you just hate that shit? And then it's going to get down into your unbuttoned shirt, down the front. Oh, it's just fucking... Imagining that on my suit is terrible. And I would inflict it on this guy because he's a dick. Mention a goblin. I was not aware of that stuff. Oh, it's a thing. It's not good. Not good. The pompadour. I noticed that too, because his head is kind of like in the background, so it's hard to see his hair. But when he turns to the side to look at the door, that's all I was like, oh boy, big pompadour there. Cooking. I'm just imagining it smells like cum. That's what I imagine too. And it says it's seedy everywhere. It's like those trees, those awful fucking trees. It's almost springtime. The flowers are slowly starting to bloom. I cannot fucking wait for that awful stench to be all over my fucking neighborhood again. Oh, that's gonna be so fun. Driving with the windows down on a nice sunny day and going, no, never mind. I like the way my car smells, not like that. Yeah, the hair is definitely compensating for something else. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna give it a rest with the lame insults. Yeah, I can't believe you're so rude. I don't know about Majima-san and the rest of the team, but I am not seedy. Thanks, Yuki. I mean, you get to be the only one who ain't seedy. Because, yeah. Amazing. A jewel among the refuse. But, what a beautiful woman. Yes, yes. You're talking about Ai-chan, right? I know how this goes. I'm not gonna fall for it this time. No, it's you, my dear. What is your name? You really mean me? My name is Yuki. Yuki. Say, do you want to be my lady? That's a little forward. I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works. I can pay you 3 times the peanuts you're earning here and grant you the priceless pleasure of sleeping with me. Hard pass, buddy. Think about it. Instead of wasting away in a dump like this, you could be living a life of luxury at my side. No way. What did you just say? I said no way. You're not my type. The first thing from it, actually. So, absolutely not. The fucking piano. Absolutely not. Oh boy. What a tease. I like you, and I really need to make you mine. Alright, well, he's gone. Oh, never mind. You've invited another freak here. You found a new girl to toy with? I really like the color of your outfit, and I don't like that you're saying that. I'm at an impasse here. Chica. Her name is not Chica. It better not. I don't want to refer to her as Chica. No. Octobers have traumatized me enough, and I don't want to say that name. And only moments after you manipulated another girl into doing your dirty work for you. Oh, you mean Oishi's spying for me? Well, she might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but she was the right tool for the job this time. What's that? That's Chica-chan. She's the #1 hostess at Club Venus. Is she? She's a beauty. No doubt she's got what it takes to earn that spot. Yeah, she has this mysterious air about her that just turns men into jelly. They say she's one of the top girls in Sotenbori. The rumors that she's going out with Kanahara-san seem to be true as well. You're really up on stuff like this, Ai-chan. You should be, Majima. This is your business. Okay, well, it's not your business. You're just managing it. But still, you gotta know the lay of the land. You gotta, keep yourself informed. Oh boy. I just lost his fucking text. Okay, FNAF reference. Yeah, she's gonna jump scare me at some point. Proceed. Oh god, the STD is violently assaulting stream. My Wi-Fi is dying. Oh no. You're missing out on all this prime misogyny. How could you skip out on a time of woman bashing like this? What's he saying? Women are like pawns, Chica. What's important is to move them into the right positions to make sure they fulfill their potential. And when a girl has no more value to you, you just throw her away without a second thought. She sounds like she really likes this. But of course. And one day, I'll surpass Tsukiyama-kun with that strategy. Just you watch. I can't let something as silly as sentiment get in the way of my ambitions, now can I? I know. I just need to make sure I don't get thrown away too. Ah, now you're starting to understand something that might happen here. You worry about things like that, Chica. I would never throw you away. As long as you're the number one girl in my club. See. Well, I'll have to work harder then. Yeah, she seems to really like being by this guy's side. Let's get out of here. You're saying that alone. She already left you. You will be mine, Yuki. I promise. I always get what I want, by any means necessary. I think I have a bat and a knife tucked away in my ass that say otherwise, but we'll see. Well then, ta-ta. Later, loser. I think I just threw up a little in my mouth. You both, sister. Pro sheep dude. I know, right? How can I add this guy to my party list like that? Yuki-chan, you're such a big hit with him. You did it. I'm not exactly happy about being hit on by that creep. That guy's more twisted than a pretzel. So, Konohara and Chica from Club Venus. Well, at least things are staying interesting. Yeah, we didn't have to go anywhere. They came to us. Alright, let's try to kick their ass. I think we should have... I don't think I've done any training with the new Platinum Hostess, so we're going to do that. Let's see. Oh, that's right. We just got her. So, how about... Let me fix the cast real quick before I forget. Because we don't need to go this hard right now. Actually, hold on. What do they like? I'm not going to open yet, but let me see what they like in Club Venus. They enjoy talking and feeling like lovers. Okay, so they want love and talking, I guess. So love and talking. The old lady here is perfect. She can stay right there. Love and talking. Dolly can talk. We'll get her in. Akina's good at that. How about... Yoko's good. Who else needs a break? Shinomi. Let's replace you with... Who can talk? Oh, shit. Marilyn's really good with love. Let's put love. Let's try that out. And how about... I really need to get some more hostesses. Oh! Let's try Mitsuko. There we go. We got a good lineup here. A Pearl Sheep dude, his little laugh to you. Like I said, Beavis from fucking Beavis and Butthead. Great show. Another one of the many, many shows I should not have been watching when I was a wee lad. Oh yeah, we did dress her up. Beaky, yeah, she's dressed up. Look at this. Okay, so everyone's dressed up. So we just have to do special training, which we haven't done yet. With Hibiki. She kind of reminds me, with this outfit, in a way, she kind of reminds me of Bayonetta. I don't know why. That's like the vibe I'm getting. I think the glasses and the purple kind of do. And the earrings. Getting reminded of Bayonetta. Start your training? Sure, I'm looking forward to it, Majima-kun. Right on. Just treat me like a regular customer. This sounds so fun. Sounds like fun. I'll do my best. Here we go. Oh god, she's looking at me. Let's start off easy. What are you good at? What makes you special?
特技? そうね。弟の世話をしてるから、料理、洗濯、家事全般は得意かな?
Okay. That's right. You're taking care of your younger brother instead of your parents. How old is the little guy now?
ちょうど7歳ぐらい。
Aw.
もう最近やんちゃで困ってるの。 なかなか言うことを聞いてくれなくて。
He won't listen to the thing I say. You fucking sort him out with a backhand. Yeah, sounds about right for that age.
どうすれば言うことを聞いてくれるのかな。
You were asking.
甘やかしすぎなのかしら、私。
I joked. Whack him one. That's a fucking. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. I'm gonna guess whacking him is not the good idea. So let's not do that. Let him be also feels like a bad idea. Like you're just spoiling him rotten over and over again. That's not gonna be. I don't know why she's asking me for like semi-parenting advice. I can't say I have any children, so I don't know that I know anything about parenting. I guess use tough love. That's all I can think. Because letting him be, he's just gonna keep being a little shit. Hitting him, I don't think she's gonna do. It's a little fucked up. I say use tough love. Use a little tough love. Sometimes I guess you gotta crack down on kids. You're kind of easygoing, Ibiki-chan. So maybe you're handling them with kid gloves. Well, he is literally a kid, so... That's probably not the answer she wanted, though.
そうなの。でも怒ったら嫌われちゃうんじゃないかって思うと少し怖くて。
Well, I mean, that's just how kids are. Nah, any hate in that situation is a passing thing. Plus, even if he hates you now, there'll come a time in the future he figures it was for his own good. Yeah. Usually, I think. Or Bambi, me and Massive just went inside a convenience store, bought 3 Kinder Surprises, and left. The guy looked a bit confused. Can't a fella just have some Kinder Surprises? Just for fun on a Friday night? What's wrong with that? It takes courage, but discipline's important. Yeah, that was the best answer.
そうね。私、勇気を出して叱ってみる。真島くんも、もし私が仕事で何か良くないことをしたら、きちんと叱ってちょうだいね。
You want me to discipline you? What? Oh, you know it. Okay, I guess we will. Fine. Alright, if kids are your specialty, what's your hobby, Hibiki-chan?
趣味？
Yeah.
そうね。私、今まで運動はあまりしてこなかったんだけど、最近ウォーキングを始めてみたの。
Okay. Alright, walking. That's a start. That's good. Walking? What do you mean? Everybody walks.
ウォーキングは、まあ、お散歩みたいなものね。私、昔から病弱で、お医者さんから激しい運動はしたらダメって言われてきたの。でもこの仕事は体力も必要だし、軽いウォーキングくらいなら大丈夫かなって思ってね。
Oh, that's right. I remember she's like kind of weak. Like she's a good worker, but she doesn't have a lot of stamina because she's always been kind of weak medically. Yeah, I read you.
体力がないせいであまり錬金もできてないから、これ以上足手まといにならないようにしないと。
Don't overdo it or you're amazing. I mean, I feel like telling her don't overdo it is kind of just shit that everyone has told her. I feel like saying you're amazing, but like paying a compliment like that, like, oh, you're amazing, that's just empty. I feel like it's not like a really substantial thing to be saying. But and don't overdo it's practical, but it's like everyone tells her don't overdo it. Like, I don't think she wants to be reminded that she's got some like medical problems. She doesn't need to be reminded to not overdo it. She already knows that shit. I don't want to be one of the many people saying that. Purple sheep dude. Trash chocolate cribs is a rule. That's why I have a jar full of deliciously disgusting dollar store Halloween chocolate. No? Sometimes some people just crave the garbage. Mr. Goblin. My sister gave me one earlier and we played with the toy inside while she interviewed us. Good kid. I need a guide for all these. There is... I was going to say, that reminds me. I'm pretty sure somebody made a guide for this. Yakuza 0. Cabaret Special Yeah, cabaret special special training answers. I remember using this guide because I think one time I had a date go, or one of these conversations go so bad, I was like, there's no way that, you know, I can fuck it up this bad. Let's see. Oh, that's right. This one I found, okay, it just lists the buttons you put in, but like not actually the questions. Oh, and there is like a guide for how to dress them up as well. I like to do the dressing up myself because they get you pure stats, but you know, it's not all about stats, it's about style. Let's see. Okay, Saki. No, we already did Saki. Hibiki, that's who. Okay, don't overdo it is the right answer, apparently. I was thinking you're amazing. See, I was thinking this is like an empty thing. Both of these seem like empty to me. Both of these seem like dead ends for a conversation, but I guess this is the correct answer. Don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it, okay? It ain't worth it if it ends up making you keel over.
でも少し無理するくらいじゃないと足を引っ張っちゃうし。
You got things all wrong. You ain't a burden to anyone. Don't you fret about that. Got it.
真島くん。
Mm-hmm. Hey, no problem. Maybe I'll come with you on one of your walks next time. See what all the hype is about.
うん、一緒にやりましょう。楽しそう。
Because I think I try to think through it logically, but at the same time, you have to take into account like each of these characters has like their different viewpoints. So while one might appreciate a compliment, another one might think that's like condescending or like kind of like patronizing. So it's kind of, you just have to, it's hard to like read each, especially for the first trading, because I have no idea who they are, what their personality's like. Let's see what to ask you next. Here we go. Did you have any dreams when you were a kid?
子供の頃の夢あったよ。漫画家。
You want to be a mangaka? A fucking manga artist? Damn. A manga artist. Wasn't expecting that one. Purple Sheep Dude. I do that sometimes with dating sims when there are requirements to unlock certain stores and stuff. I can get that. For me, like, I think the only thing you get out of this training is just bonus XP. I don't think you get anything else aside from just leveling them up faster instead of just like putting them out. Because the platinum girls are the ones who do they have the best stats, but they also cost the most to put out. Like their pay is the highest. So this is a good way to level them up a lot without having to pay to put them out. So yeah, that's all you get from it. So if a date goes bad, you barely get them any XP, but that's okay. Part of it for me is just I think logically I got the right answer, and it's like not. I'm like, well, fuck. I thought I said the right thing. Sometimes seeing what the best answers are is so weird. I know. Like, logically, I try to go through these conversations and seeing like something that seems a little shallow and not like a good, something I wouldn't say in a conversation is the right answer. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not thinking the right way.
うん。もともと絵を描くのが好きだったから。学生時代までずっと目指してたの。まあ最後は諦めちゃったけどね。
Why a manga artist? Like, see, this is one of those questions where it's like, you have to, I'm trying to think it through logically. Like, why give it up? I feel like that's kind of like it's an interesting question, but I feel like having just had this first conversation with her, logically, that's probably a heavy topic to get into. And I don't want to, like, make it awkward for her. And then why a manga artist? I feel like it's not mean, but it is like questioning. Like if somebody tells you their dream and you're just like, why? Even if you're not being mean, just like questioning could be kind of weird. Like, why would you want to do that? What kind of manga seems actually kind of like the best question, because that's like showing interest in what she's saying. Like, I'm paying attention. Because, like she just said, she likes to draw. That's why she wants to be a manga artist. So, you know, it would be kind of dumb to be like, she's like, I always like to draw. That's why I want to be a manga artist. Why do you want to be a manga artist? Like, showing no attention whatsoever. Why give it up just seems like a little heavy of a first question. Like that, she might tell us later on, but as a new person, this might be a bit of a heavy topic to just be like, why would you walk away from your dream? That's, you know, never leads to good things. So I feel like what kind of manga is the best answer? I go with that. What kind of manga? What kind of manga do you like?
やっぱり
Yeah!
もういい年だけど、今でもたまに読んでてときめいちゃう時あるよ。
Girls manga. What's girls manga? Broship dude, that's kind of the thing. Some games I'd be like, hell yeah, they have decent dialogue for the main character, and then I would check the right answer, and it would be the most stupid, I'm a dumb weak girl, I need to shut up, sorry daddy answer. And I would just go, like for this mini game, it's just like, you know, like these guys elect these guys a lot less. Yeah. It's like you just, for this, I'm just trying to like think from a logical standpoint, but it's like weird because you're pretending to be role-playing as a character, role-playing as a regular customer, but you're their boss, so they're talking to you as a hostess, but also as your employee. Logic just fails me in this, so I try. Plus, some of these answers, when you're doing this, if I remember correctly, there's always a best answer or a correct answer, but sometimes there can be like a somewhat right answer where you'll still fill up this bar and get some of it in, but you won't fill it all the way. So it doesn't, once you fill it all the way, you get a perfect date and you go up like 10 levels or something. It's crazy. But I think if you don't, you get a normal date and that puts it up like 5 levels. I think if you have a shitty date, then it like, the less this bar fills, the more or less levels you get. So you're just a little girl at heart, Hibiki-chan. Which manga is thrilling to you these days?
ヒロインの女の子が職場の上司と密かに付き合ってるっていう漫画でときめいたよ。なんだか職場恋愛って少し憧れるよね。
Work romances can be so romantic. You know, I would be inclined to disagree. You know, there's an old saying, never get your honey where you make your money. But other people do, I guess. I don't know. That's just me. Workplace romance. Not something I have the luxury of thinking about, but I guess it could be exciting. Transgender Goblin. My big cosplay boots arrived today, but they are at my apartment, so I won't get to see them until Sunday. Uh-oh.
あら？真島くんも興味ある？それじゃあ私たちこっそり付き合っちゃおうか。なんちゃって。
なんちゃって。Yeah, I think, like, I want to cosplay. My only time that I ever really cosplay is, like, Halloween. I would like to cosplay more. But, like, the cosplays I like the most are the ones that have masks, because, you know, looks cool to me. That or it's cosplays of people like Lincoln Clay from Mafia 3, which I do not have the build for, let me tell you. I think for this Halloween, something I might start trying to build up again and try again. Well, not try again, but do it again, because I liked it. Is a character from a... Oh! I've never played this game on stream. I want to fucking do that. Oh, okay. I definitely have to play this game on stream before Halloween and nerd out about it to everybody. Like all the games I play on stream. But this one, it's a game, there's 2 entries in it. It's called Hotline Miami. Came out years ago. So fucking cool. The music's awesome. It's set in the 80s. The characters are cool, even though they don't have names. And I cosplayed as Jacket, which is the main character. He doesn't really have a name, but everyone just calls him Jacket in the fandom. So I cosplayed as Jacket, and I felt pretty fucking cool. So I need to play Hotline Miami. Oh boy, I need another reason to play Hotline Miami again. Oh, darn. I'll definitely play it on stream and nerd out about it. Like with every other series I've hold this captive audience too. Oh man. But yes, cosplaying could be fun. Maybe I think I do have a picture of jacket of my Hotline Miami cosplay from a long time ago. I should look and see, and if it doesn't dox me, then maybe I can put it in the picture channel. Lines like that make me see how you get the customers eating right out of your hands. You're good. Think we should have one more question? Alrighty. Got any weaknesses you know of, Hibiki-chan?
苦手なことか。そうね。私、騒いだり盛り上がったりすることが苦手。大声を出すことにも少し抵抗があって。
A lady after my heart.
なるほどな。
I got you. You certainly are mild-mannered, Hibiki-chan. You're, shall we say, serene.
でも、こういうお仕事だし、盛り上がるところはちゃんと盛り上がった方がいいわよね。私にできるかな?
Alcohol helps. Yeah, I don't know that. I think that's just a bad. I don't know that that's a. I don't know that that's a good thing to be encouraging. Like, I know alcohol can definitely make you more social. Not good to just encourage somebody to just drink. Unless they want to. Peer pressuring people into drinking is usually not a cool thing to do. I'm going to say don't worry. That seems like the nicer, less peer pressure-y thing to say. Don't worry. Hey, that ain't something you need to stress about. Customers like you because they enjoy having a nice... They can enjoy a nice, relaxing conversation.
いいのかしら?
Is that enough, though? Well, yeah. I mean, it's always worth putting in more effort. But remember, you ain't the only girl here at the club. We got plenty of gals who can get the party started, so we'll be fine as long as we help each other out.
確かにそうね。私、一人で何でもできるようにならなきゃって思ってたけど、みんながいるもんね。お互い支え合って。
Yeah! I think I got a perfect lesson.
真島くんは素敵な考えを持ってるわね。ちょっとキュンとしちゃった。
My heart's all aflutter. Could be an arrhythmia. That's so. Then I say we work together to make this club even better. Perfect lesson, baby. Play the cute noise.
はい。
お疲れ。
I love that noise so much. Our station had a nice ebb and flow to it, and I was really enjoying myself. Alright. How many levels is she gonna go up? 3! 2.5! I was expecting more. Damn it. Pearl Sheep Dude. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, the cosplay photo. I don't know if there's much to see because I have a mask on, but it's... Let me forget. I need to... In fact, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it really quickly and put it up. I have a really bad habit of saying like, oh, let me see. Like, I'll put it in the Discord later, and then I completely and utterly forget. So before I start running the club, let me see if I can find that picture. If I can. It should be somewhere. Now I took a picture of it. It was a long time ago, but I liked it. Because I know if I say like, oh, I'll see it. Message didn't send. I was saying more cosplay nerds. I only really, like I said, I only ever really quote-unquote cosplay around Halloween. That's like the only really time I can. But I enjoy it. It's fun. It can be fun. Not really. I don't think I'm as like great as those people who make full-on costumes. Like they make their shit from hand all the way. That is intense. I don't know that I'd ever do that. That takes like a lot of dedication and resources and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, I don't think I'm to that level. I wish I was. I see people who do shit like that. It's fucking nuts. And they like go so far as to like sew things and, you know, use like foam and construct like different aspects of the costume. It's nuts. Very, very badass to see. Yeah, it's gotta be somewhere. Let's see. Maybe I put it, I think I moved it somewhere. Let me see. I'm totally gonna forget. I think what I might do, let me find it, and then I don't know that I'll have to re-find it to share it to Discord, but let me at least find it to make sure I'm not fucking crazy. Because I know I have a picture of it somewhere. And if I can find it, then I'll continue the stream, and then I'll share it after stream. I just have to verify I haven't lost my mind. Let's... Oh, you know what? I bet it's... Right... There it is. Okay, I found it. I'll share it after stream, because I don't want to... I have to re-find it. Oh, fuck! I meant to start the business. Damn it! I got distracted. Yeah, I did mean to run the club. I'm sorry. Sheep dude. I'm definitely not on that level yet, Lamau. I'm too lazy for that. Just styling the wigs is putting me through hell, and my crazy self is still planning on doing more and more elaborate shit. Yeah. Like for me, my level of cosplay, I'm willing to put together like clothes and stuff to make an outfit. But constructing like a suit of armor, that's so far beyond my skill set. I don't think I could do that. So I don't really consider myself like a true cosplayer, as much as I am just someone who occasionally likes to throw on a costume. And, you know, call it a day. Change to a goblin. OMG, I forgot about the toilet thing and it's starting to look down. See a blue light as I pee. I want to get to the level of making whole cosplays because it looks so fun. I want to create the coat for my cosplay this summer, like sewing and stuff. I've seen like VTubers who will stream that process and make that their content where they're like, oh, I'm getting ready for a cosplay, like for a convention. And they just go like, yeah, I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to craft this dress from fucking fabric and I'm going to make this crown out of metal. And it's like, how the fuck? Yeah, that's nuts. Here, put her there. I think after this round, I'll put the picture up and see how people feel of my weak cosplay. Let's see. You there. Yeah, my level of cosplaying is just throwing stuff together and calling it a day. Oh. There we go. I almost forgot what that meant for a second. Where is... There we go. Yeah, so they like talking and they like loving. Here. Marilyn. Oh god, stream crashed. Me too. Uh-oh. That's not on my end. That'd be concerning. Mega Rich! Oh no, he hates everybody. Oh shit. It's back. Okay, good. Kyoko here. She's gonna get in some trouble with this. Hold on. Gracious send off. Get more fans. Nope. He still hates her. Ah, shit. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. I don't really know how you're supposed to fix that. I think the way, like, it depends on if the girl's arguing and stuff, then you're supposed to scold her. But, oh, extend? Yeah! Perfect. Fucking Granny likes to party. Here, a veranda. I'm gonna wait until we have another wealthy patron to pop off the fucking bonus. Or the fever mode. Alright. I should have tried to see if you want to extend, I just realized. There we go. You love talking to your this granny here. Etsuko. This guy, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, if he's super rich. There we go. Oh, we're at level 2. Holy shit, okay, hold on. Get the ice. And then I think down someone needs help. Oh shit. Ashtray. And then to the left. What do you need? Towel. And then I think someone's checking out. Gracious send off. Get on out of here. Oh, shit. Menu. How about get Dolly in here? Yeah, perfect. If I get one more person in there, we'll kick off this bonus, this fever mode. Okay, she's sitting down. Ladies class. Shit, okay. Maybe this other guy wants to extend the session. Extend the session? Damn it. Okay, never mind. It's fine, we have a club full of people partying. Purple Sheep Dude. I'm also going to try to do cosplay with a bunch of more handmade stuff than usual. I'm going to try my hands at sewing and dyeing a pair of pants and make a whole bunch of random accessories, including some long-ass animal ears. Kind of scary, but I'm going to play it well enough, no procrastinate. It shouldn't go horribly. I was like, what? If I plan this really well, it should all fall apart. Oh shit, hold on. Gracious send off. And then another gracious send off. Not doing too bad tonight on this shift. Fuck it. You better not start fucking yelling at Dolly. I swear to fuck. Here. Talk. Don't yell at Ron. Don't yell at her. Just wait a little longer. Hit that bonus. Hit that fever. It didn't hit her. Damn it. You're gonna cause some shit. You're gonna start some problems. You're not gonna yell at her, so do this. Someone you like even less. There we go. Pro Sheep Dude, honestly, I'm pretty good at planning disasters, so that also could have worked. Wow. I just saw that first message, I was like, huh? It's a little self-defeating. Alright. I was gonna say, I think we hit a benchmark already. Congratulations, Wanji-san. We now have more than 3,000 fans from the Club Venus area. Oh, nice. We're making good progress. Yeah, I bet when Kanehara heard that news, it'll wipe the smile right off his face. Sure hope so. Oh, great. Here he is again laughing. That laugh. It's me. Sup? Kanehara. Look at that. You finally managed to remember my name. I'm so happy. And what do you want? Making us stop to drop a declaration of war or something? Me? Against you? How quaint. Predators don't declare war on their prey. They just eat them. I simply came to see Yuki. Alright, well, I don't think Yuki wants to see you. What? Me? Yuki, are you ready to become my lady? What are you talking about? Exactly what I'm talking about. There's never been a woman who's refused me. Well, now you have met one. Congrats. Everyone has a first. Come, this is the beginning of our grand adventure together. Knock it off. Oh. I'm never going to like you. Just leave me alone. I see. You're cute, Yuki. I've never been denied like this in my life, so this is as amusing as it is novel. Maybe I said this already, but I don't stop until I get what I want. We heard you. Just fucking be a dick to him. And if I can't have it, I'll make sure no one else can. Okay, buddy. Alright. I don't want you to be unhappy, Yuki. I want you to live in my arms. Alright. You really should stop teasing me so much, you know. I'd be very sad if you weren't here. Well, she's not. Well, ta-ta, Club Sunshine. I look forward to your continued, albeit futile, efforts. Alright, well. Yeah, I guess.
What?
Hey, Yuki-chan. You okay? I'm fine. I won't let him intimidate me. Here. Besides, you'd protect me if anything happened, right? No, I got your back.
Aye.
Me too. And me three. I'm your bodyguard. I'll be your bodyguard, Yuki-chan. This is great. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. Yuki-chan's voice is still trembling, but she's trying her best to be brave. Just means I gotta stop Kanehara from having his way. By way of a baseball bat. Fuck yeah. Alright. Let's do another round of some training. And I'm going to try to level her up a little faster. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm going to try to have her in the staff for tonight and see what that's like. Let's see. Who really needs a break? You do. Where's Hibiki? Right there. So she'll be on for tonight. Psycho needs a break. Put Shinomi in. Dolly could probably use a break. So... how about Shizuka? And... who else is good with talking and love? Oh shit, Junko loves to talk. Alright, get her in. And Akina, how about... try Koizumi, see how she does tonight. Alright. Special training time, more talking. Purple Sheep Dude. Mostly imagining it in my head and stressing about it. Not a great mindset, but it still yields quality results, usually. It works till it doesn't. Alright. Talking time. Alright, here's a customer classic. Tell me what kind of guy you'd fall for, Hibiki-chan.
好きな男の人の条件？そうね。私、仕事一筋って感じの男の人が好き。
Focus on their job. fella who's all about his job, huh?
うん。その代わり、料理や洗濯、掃除とかは全部私がやりたいの。
なるほどな。
Sounds like a clean division. The man handles the outside, woman handles the inside, huh? How old school. Don't... If that's what she wants, don't shit on it, okay? I'm job focused. That's creepy. Don't do that. We already have one creep fucking leering around here. We don't need you to be another one, Majima. I feel like good deal is what she wants to hear. Because I feel like saying how old school, that's like shitting on what she wants. And if someone really wants a life like that, where it's like, lady stays at home, husband goes out, then sure, that's fine, whatever. So I feel like saying, oh, how old school is kind of like a dick thing to say. It's not very nice, very backhanded. It's not even a backhanded compliment, it's just condescending. It's just mean to be mean. And then saying I'm job focused is creepy. I like my job. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I feel like good deal is the best answer in this scenario. Let's go with that. Good deal. Sounds like a good deal to me. You'd let a man focus on his career and really make something of himself. Oh no. Hold up. The audio got gross. Hold on. Let me fix that. I heard it get crunchy. I was like, that's not good. Let me fix that real quick. If that's better. Okay, yeah, that should be better.
そうよね。古臭いって言われるかと思ってたんだけど。
I heard the audio get disgusting for a second. I was like, ooh. Fix that up real quick. See, I was afraid you might say I was too old-fashioned. See, if I had said that's old school, that's kind of backhanded. Well, it does sound a little old-fashioned, if I'm being honest. These days, it's all about striking that so-called gold mine of work-life balance or some such nonsense.
そうね。確かに家庭と仕事の両立もいいと思うけど、やっぱり男の人は仕事に全力で燃えててほしいな。真島くんみたいに。
You know what a man wants to hear. Guess I'm gonna have to step it up.
どうや
So, anything else about a guy that makes you fall for him?
誰にも話したことないんだけど、私実は声フェチなの。
She has a thing for voices. No.
Eh?
Voices. You mean you like the way certain guys sound?
そうそう。私、低音で深みのある声が好きなの。なんていうか、耳が幸せになるの。
Deep voice with some bass to it. It's hard to describe, but it makes my ears happy. Any dear viewers who like my voice, does it make your ears happy? Is that how you would describe it? I've never heard it described like that. That's an interesting way to put it. Bro Sheep Dude, talking about cosplay has just given me a thought. Hopefully a good one. Cooking ASMR reference. She loves ASMR. This is set in the 80s. This is before they had ASMR. Oh, you know what? This is before ASMR. Imagine a world without ASMR like that. You didn't have access to it. So if you found someone with a nice deep voice, then fucking... like, if you heard a deep voice just out in the wild, that was it. Like, they didn't you'd have to, like, hope they got into, like, radio or, like, TV or something where they use their voice. Because otherwise, they just... that's it. That's all. You'll hear a nice voice once and go, oh, shit, that's a nice voice. And you never see them again. You'll never hear them again. Nowadays, anyone can do shit online. And so, yeah. This was before ASMR. Before voice... Well, no, there was voice actors for, like, cartoons and shit. But you had to hope someone with a nice voice that you liked did it. Else you never hear from them again. Purple Sheep Dude. Oshi Push will probably be back at Otakuthon this year, so I can go try and destroy strangers for prize cards. Ooh, there's a thought. I'm getting excited. Nice. That's exciting. Kicking other strangers' asses. Gokin, I would not describe your fear moaning as making my ears happy. Well, believe me, when I heard it back, whenever Renan sends me an edit and I hear myself, I go, oh god. That's what I sound like when I'm scared. Oh boy. Dude, I would say yeah, kind of, but Goat has a point. Goat absolutely has a point. Speaking of Gokin, oh my god, Sarah, another fucking plane has hit my ASMR towers recently. Oh no. Goat, another plane has hit the ASMR towers. One of my ASMR men took down like all of their awful shit from their public sarcasm stuff. I think it's still in their subscribe start, but I'm cheap. I never, as someone who has personal interests, I'll say, I never understood the concept of like artists who make stuff or write stuff, and then when they decide they're done, which I get, okay, like I'm not being like, you know, oh, they should totally stay forever and make their stuff. Like, I get it. So you get burnt out on it. You don't want to do it anymore. It's like a phase, whatever. But like, I never understood why. Like, if I up and decided out of the blue, I don't want to be a VTuber anymore, I'm just going to leave, I don't know that I would like torch everything. And for reference, I don't plan on leaving VTubing anytime soon. I don't, you know. But if I was sick of VTubing and I just decided to stop, I wouldn't torch everything I've done. Just walk away. You know, granted, it's not smut or anything, so it's maybe a little different, but, you know, people like it, so I don't want to just be like, all right, I'm done, so nobody gets anything ever again anymore. I'd like leave it as like an archive and be like, all right, peace. I'm not making any more new stuff, but enjoy what's there. But I just never understood that. I get it's theirs content to do with what they want, but anytime there's like a writer or an artist who can hit those particular niches that I find interesting, and then they get sick of it, it's just they never existed. And I'm like, well, fuck. I should have saved some of their stuff if I knew this was going to happen. And it's always out of the blue, too. It's always out of the blue. Oh, man. Okay, but his best shit was his really awful shit I'd never admit to anyone to listening to. It's so fucked up to me personally. He's not even done. He's still making new shit. He just took down took down his fucked up shit. Sad meow. He hates me. Oh man. Pro Chief D, is it because he does want to do stuff quite so disturbing, or is it just a money thing? That's a good point too. Like, there's definitely, like I said, I've got my interests, and it can be weird. So I know if you don't like it, if you were like doing that kind of stuff, and you think it's like, you look back on it and you want to make other art or something. I've seen like artists who make NSFW stuff and they want to make like more legit stuff, and I don't know why my sound is fucking up so much today. Hold on. There we go. But like, yeah, I get like not wanting that phase of your life. Like, you make weird shit, you don't want to be remembered for your weird shit if you're trying to do new art stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not an artist, so I wouldn't know. Pro Sheep Dude, Sarah, you can't ever. I'm gonna be sad if you do. I don't plan on graduating from VTubing for a long time. Don't you worry. At least give me a heads up so I can download your Portal streams to watch every once in a while. Yeah, it's. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. When I'll stream so long as I physically am able to, I think is the best way to look at it. Cookin'. It's probably more so trying to avoid censors on websites. Soundgasm has gotten more and more censored. He's still making fucked up shit on his paid websites. I see. That makes sense. Artists dying, my friends. Governments are making it burn. Yeah. Because parents can't fucking monitor what their kids are doing online. But then again, I guess I can't blame them because, you know, it's just their job as a parent to do that. That's always the thing that's annoying as shit. Like, I don't... Like, if you're a parent, it's kind of your fucking job to watch what your kids are doing online. So, like, if some kid somehow was watching my stream and then I got a note from a parent that was like, you tend to swear a lot in your streams and my child watches you. Could you tone down the swearing? Fuck no. No. Go find a VTuber who makes content for kids, because I ain't one. I'm not going to fucking fix the way I am. I don't make content for kids. The 18 plus that's on all my bios very specifically says that. You fucking weirdo. Get out of here. Go kitten. Like, you can't look up certain less than nice tags on Sangasm anymore. Goes to a page. Sangasm doesn't allow this tag on its platform, whatever. Except it does. You just can't look up the tags. If I start looking up tags in roundabout ways, you gotta get creative. I don't know what's a better decision here. I like your voice, probably. I like your voice, Ibiki-chan. Yeah.
そんなこと初めて言われた。でもやっぱり声を褒められるって嬉しいわね。
It's nice to get compliments on your voice. You know what, Ibiki? It is. It is.
そうやな。
I never paid much attention to voices before you mentioned it, but yeah, and who knows? Maybe someday the people with good voices will be the popular ones. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. Tristan Goblin, that's just sad. Yeah, it is. That's just the way it is. Pro Sheep Dude, bean soup, that's literally what it is. People think everything should be tailored to them. Yeah, it's not, it's almost like if you don't like something, you can just go away and find something you do like. In this day and age, you can find pretty much anything that interests you. There's entire communities on the internet that are all about talking about fire alarms. It's an entire community. People will talk about models of fire alarms, how long they've been in use, which fire alarms they prefer, how effective they are, why some are better than others. They'll have debates about it. If you need to go into a community and try to change it because you don't like what you see, what the fuck are you doing? There's communities out there that like the shit that you like, for better or worse. You can find people like you. Baron's dulling the world to a sad, boring beige. Yeah, I don't like it. It's so annoying.
そんな日が来たら私ウハウハだわ。はあ、想像しただけで楽しみ。
Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen you get that excited, Ibiki-chan. She just loves her deep voices. I can't blame her. I like deep voices too. Ironically enough. What do you like when you go out with a guy, Hibiki-chan? Are you an all-in kind of girl, or do you keep your guard up?
どうだろう。私がどうなるというよりは、相手がすっごい甘えてくる感じになるわね。
Yeah, that's not good. You want to date a man-child. Makes sense, I guess. You do have kind of a motherly vibe, so boys probably pick up on that.
そうなの？自分ではよくわからないけど。
Baby me instead. Or what losers? I'm hesitant to say they're losers because she chose to date them, so that's like kind of a diss on her for liking them in the first place. Baby me instead sounds weird. That's just no. I feel like it's motherly love. That's the right answer here. Probably. Out of the three, that's the weirdest. Least weird, I should say, compared to the other two weirder ones. Good kitten. I just want to look up my tag specifically. I don't want to have to go about it the roundabout way, like using blood or crying or something instead of just the flat word I want. Yeah. Makes you feel extra dirty, too. To have to dig around. Man. Couldn't imagine. Ginger Goblin, I get it, because the content's still going to be there, just not as well identified. Yeah. And even, like, for me, I don't think my interests are that... I wouldn't say they're depraved, but they're definitely weird. But, like, it's still shitty that, like, you have to, like, you know, worry about people that are just so upset by everything that it's like, oh, this is too inappropriate. Says who gives a shit? Go look away. Close your eyes and walk away. Gokin, it's like when people get pissy about fix on AO3 having tags they don't like. Yeah, then there's a magical little thing called a blacklist that you can just throw in and go, I don't want to see this, and put it on in. And guess what? You never have to see it again. Your browser won't. It's like how sometimes I see the furry tag show up a lot. Guess what? You just blacklist furry, and all of a sudden, all the furry stuff goes away. It's really nice. I don't have to go and fucking complain to the site admins or write strongly worded letters when I just go boop boop. Okay, there. Now I won't ever see that again. Perfect. Not a problem for me. It's not even hard to do. It's really not. And then guess what? Life goes on. Pro sheep dude. Worst part is when words like that start to be censored. New words just pop up for them. Yeah. As if like if people ban it. It's like the idea behind putting high taxes on cigarettes was to deter people from smoking. It was to keep people from like smoking as much as they often did. And so the idea was if we tax them enough, people will be disincentivized to smoke. It doesn't matter how much you tax cigarettes. For the most part, if someone wants to smoke, they're gonna get a smoke. So, and if you won't give them a smoke, they'll go somewhere else where it's like a little bit cheaper. Like, it doesn't matter. You're not going to stop smoking by taxing people. You're not going to stop people from wanting weird shit by telling them it's weird. They know it's weird. That's why they're going to go find it. Man. Gookin, like, man, just don't look up weird violent tags. You want to see weird violent things. Let me have them. Yeah. Pro sheep dude. So it's literally useless. Like, people just be disorganized and pissed about it and the experience is worsen. The thing you're trying to ban is still there. Exactly. It's not ever going to go. They're just going to go off to some little clove of their own and share the weird shit together. It's still there. You just made it a slightly more inconveniencing to get to. Oh no. Like blocking will only just get. Yeah, you're still going to show up. It's never going to go away. Yep, I hate to say it, but you got the mother thing down. There's a term for that.
まだ母親じゃないよ。確かに弟は育ててるけど、そのせいなのかな。
Not a mom yet. Yeah, that's probably part of it. But you know, customers love that sort of thing. So baby the hell out of those stooges.
そうね。私の一つの個性として前向きに捉えよっと。
That seemed like the right answer. What about when it's your turn, Hibiki-chan? Don't you want a guy to spoil you every now and again?
私も好きな人の前ではついつい甘えちゃうときはあるわよ。
That's so. And what's the ideal way a guy does that?
言わなきゃダメ？その恥ずかしい。
So embarrassing. It can't be that embarrassing. Oh, now I gotta know. I won't tell a soul. Cross my heart.
絶対誰にも言わないでよね。私、好きな人の前だとたまに猫言葉になっちゃうことがあるの。
Talking like a cat. You know, I've heard weirder, Hibiki-chan. I can't lie. Turns out a goblin. I hate when things are badly tagged, so this whole thing is infuriating to me. Yeah. It's just, no, you're inconveniencing people who want to find shit. Talking like a cat. That's cute, and that's perfect. I should say that's cute, because I feel like that's perfect is the funny response, and I like it, but I feel like that's gonna, like, she's embarrassed. She doesn't want to admit this. I don't want to embarrass her. Maybe if I got to know her a little better and we were friends, then maybe I'd drop a little hint about the cat shit. But, like, you know, even then I'd feel weird, because I'm like, that's your deepest dark, that's one of your deep dark secrets. I'm not gonna fuck with that. So I feel like going like, oh, that's perfect, is like trivializing how she's trying to bring this forward. So I'll say, that's cute. Alright, that's cute. You talking like a cat. I bet that's super cute, actually. There we go.
その恥ずかしい い時に照れ隠しで使っちゃうの。
Pro sheep 2. The words changing can also increase the risk of people not wanting to see that, seeing it by accident, because it isn't probably labeled anymore. Yeah, it's like a weird concept where you think that you have everyone kind of contained. So by breaking that container, thinking that you're helping everybody, you're kind of just letting them scatter around and go into other containers, which you now also have to break up, which is just going to lead to more confusion. I would think. Only when you're bashful, huh? Well, I suppose I could just embarrass you by asking to hear a little sample.
恥ずかしくにゃんかにゃいよ。と言った感じかしらね。
Hibiki. You're adorable. Why do I find that so cute? Ah, it was almost a perfect date. That was pretty good. Go up 1 level. Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry. 2 levels. Alright. We should be able to do another shift. Open this shift for business. We're gonna have Hibiki on the staff so she can get some extra experience quicker.
いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
いらっしゃいませ。
Because the other platinum hostesses are all at like level 20. So hopefully this helps her along a little bit. I'm gonna save Hibiki much as I can. With Shinomi, put you there. Because we're, like I said, we're close to the end of this business arc. And I think once we've finished the business, really, it's just the story to deal with. The rest of the story. The story's long, don't worry. It's plenty long. But the businesses are good to get done, because then you can level up all the skills on Kiryu and Majima so easy. So easy. It's so nice. Because, like, the only other ways to make money in this game are, like, gambling and hoping to get lucky and fighting people on the street or fighting Mr. Shakedown. And even then, I don't think they make as much money as these businesses do. The Koizumian. Zuka there. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait. I was drinking my drink. Towel. Damn it. I always get greedy and try to extend the session. It never works. Put a Ronda in. Oh, fucking party it up with Grandma. What do you need? A menu. I'm gonna check. A gracious send-off. Get more fans. I want to complete this area as fast as I can, because 1, we're close to the end, and 2, I hate Kanahara. He's such a fucking creep. He's such a cretin. Oh shit. Have her for now. And you need the ashtray changed. You're gonna cause some problems here, I just know it. Oh wait, okay, hold on, we can switch you out. With Junko. Here. Makes you slightly happier.
ご延長はいかがでしょう。ありがとうございます。
Damn it. Okay. In fact, you know what? Change it again. You like Aranda better. I think you'll like Aranda even more. There you go. In like 5 seconds, I changed the girl he's talking to like 3 different times.
ご延長はありがとうございます。
Damn it. Need to stop being greedy. I don't think I get punished for failing to extend sessions, but
ありがとうございます。
pretty cool if they did. Oh, we got like no one on the go. Oh! This guy's super rich. Here. Start with Shinomi.
お願いします。
That's ice.
アイス交換い
助
たしま
かりました。嬉し
す。いらっしゃいませ。
い。お願いします。
A gracious send off for more fans.
嬉しいです。
Junko.
盛り上がりましょう。ありがとうございます。お願いします。
Some ice
アイ
here.
ス交換いたします。
Okay, please, fever mode, hit this guy. Hit this guy right here.
フィーバース
Yes! Perfect. Oh no, another mega rich. Oh! Talk to the granny. You love her.
今日は最高だ。ようこそごゆっくり。
Already, you need some help. What's up? A towel.
おしぼり。
助かったわ。
Prosciutto, saying that like you have an addiction. What did I say?
ありがとうございます。
Here, hang out with her.
してます。
So you're ready to go, I guess.
ありがとう
There's your send off. Off you go. Who else?
おおきに
I
ね。
have 2 seats open and they need asses in them.
ありがとうございます。
Perfect. Hibiki. There you go.
かわいいな。
お願いします。
ご延長は
Surely you want to party more.
嬉しいです。
Yeah! Perfect.
ありがとうございます。
Gracious send off. I keep forgetting, but there's like a there's like a small chance if you do good enough that like an oil baron comes in,
ありがとうございます。
and it's like a quick time event. And the first time I beat this game, it caught me off guard, and I fuck it up. But you make so much money if they show up. So I'm like always waiting for it to happen at the end of a level, but it has yet to happen. I don't remember what you have to do to make it. I think you just have to have a really good
あ
night,
りがとうございます。
and then they'll show up. There's like a real small chance. I remember it only happened a couple times towards the end of my
いらっしゃい。
running this business.
メニューに
助かったわ。
So I have no idea. But I'm like always tense for it. Oh, cutscene. I'm always like tense for it in case it happens so I don't fuck up.
こちらになります。
And then every time like, never mind, it's not gonna
失
happen.
礼いたしました。
But it's like a quick time event where it'll just be like, oh, a fucking oil baron walked in.
フィーバーするぜ。
Fucking nuts.
かわいい。盛り上がって
He's here to party. Never happens. Usually what happened before this screen pops up and it counts the money here. 31 million. Wait, where's our platinum hostess? She didn't do too hot tonight. Damn, she was the last. Okay, she didn't earn as much XP as I was hoping.
ありがとうございました。
Well, sheep dude, an oil baron? That's so random. I think that's what he's supposed to be. Let me see. In fact, while I'm at it, let me see what it takes to make him spawn. Yakuza 0 oil baron. Yeah, I see. He's talking. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I don't have much information about it. That's weird. Too much. Huh. See, what about the second game? I don't see any here. Huh. Maybe I'm thinking of the second game, because... Okay, spoilers, but this minigame does come back in the second game, so we will see. We'll be doing this again come Yakuza Kiwami 2. Except this time, someone else runs the club. So maybe I'm thinking of it then. I swear, it's like a mechanic. In the notebook somewhere. Cabaret clubs are bands, partnerships, hustle duty, regular business, fever heat, rival battles. Use these fever heats. Regular business. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Yakuza 2. Yeah, maybe I am thinking. I might be thinking of the other game where this is in. My game's confused. Oh, sheep dude, an oil print, so random. Oh, it was the way he said you need to stop being greedy. Almost forgot to answer. Oh yeah, because you can offer them to extend a session, the session, and if you do, they just start throwing a lot of money out. But then if you say no, you don't get punished for it. They just leave and everything's fine. But it's like it'd be cool if they stuck around, threw some more money at in my club. Sometimes it says they want longer sessions, but when you offer to extend them, they say no. Usually it does say they want a short session, and even then I'm like, you want to hang out a little longer? And they're like, I got shit to do. No, I don't. Let's see. I think we have enough time for a couple more training. Oh, fuck. I'm just going to kick my ass now. Darts. I don't know how to fucking play darts, dude. It's time to get my ass kicked. Alright, let's go for dating practice. Dating practice, yada yada. We know how that works. You'll come in with a guy. Dating practice, darts. Oh, that's right. I can find darts to play with out in the wild. But I haven't done that yet, so we just have the default ones. That's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm going to lose either way. Are you sure? Yes. Yes, play the tutorial. Count up darts. In this game mode, the value of sections you hit are added to your score. The player with the highest score at the end of the designated number of rounds wins. Both bullseye and double bullseye hits are worth 50 points. Good luck. Oh boy. I think it'll go over this for me, but let's see. Count up. He has one eye, man. Give him a break. Depth perception isn't his strong suit. Oh god, I don't remember. Okay. Maybe... Oh. Get the highest score. Oh, what a tutorial for controls. Starting from 0, complete for the highest points in a predetermined number of rounds. Get the highest score. Alright. How do I... So aim is WASD, or the mouse. And then throwing power is... click. So it's just aim and click. Right there. Boy. So up to 30. She's gonna kick my ass. She's gonna get bullseyes, isn't she? I swear to fuck. You better not. You'd better not. Don't you fucking do it. Okay. 19. Okay. Round 2. I just go for bullseye every time. Oh, come on. She's gonna kick my ass so bad. Ooh! 88! Damn! Okay. Fuck, I forgot. You get a higher score if you get, like, a certain combination. Motherfucker. She's gonna kick my ass. Okay. I need to get bullseyes or I'm fucked. Pro Chief Dude, I had a vision of you at one of those casino tables from the movies with nothing but your underwear and your head in your hands. Cartoon style. That's just how it be sometimes. Oh, I got a bullseye. A fun little detail. I think if you play this game, I think I lost. But if you, yeah, she kicked my ass immediately. If you play this game when your character's drunk, their hand shifts a lot more and it gets harder to aim. Oh, she kicked my ass. By 100 points, dude. Oh, this fucking game. Every time I play these minigames, I really do feel like that guy at the beginning of The Thing. And I'm so tempted to just take my fucking drink and dump it on my computer and be like, you cheating bitch. Shut it off. Today's practice didn't go well at all. I like the cute bell turning into a gong of despair. I didn't learn too much. I didn't think you'd be that bad. You don't need to fucking rub it in, okay? You win. At least you go up a level. You're welcome. You're a little better at what you do because I suck. Kind of want to keep this crew. For now. Because these three are still happy enough to work. So we'll do that. Target Club Venus. Yin. Every time I get... that is how I feel like, a cartoon style. Every time it says it's time to go on a practice date with one of your employees, I'm like, fuck, they're gonna kick my ass. I'm gonna look like a moron. Let's see. Like Marilyn. Talk to her. Oh, you know who you'd love to talk to. This lady right here. This old woman. I just picked up my drink. Wait. Oh, I almost missed that. Damn it. Trying to take a sip of my... I don't know, I'm on the job right now. I'm managing. I shouldn't be having a drink. Oh, Hibiki, perfect. I get my drink now. No, I can't. Dang it. How about Koizumi? There you go. Hey, I did it. Thank you. You want a short session? I won't keep you. I won't get greedy. For now. I will get greedy later. You know what? You can tolerate these two, so how about her? He's willing to talk to her. That's a guest class. Show that cutscene. Show him being cool. Yeah. Oh, the little thumbs up he does. Oh, he's mega rich. Oh, and he hates everybody. Shit. Okay, how about... We're gonna get greedy. You're gonna sit there, and I'm gonna turn on fever mode, and it's gonna hit you. Yes! I didn't think that was gonna work. Perfect. Oh, shit, there's another one. Alright, well, at least you'll tolerate. The odds of that actually hitting are so low. I think at level 1, it's only 2 people, and then level 2, it's 4, and then level 3, it's everybody. So the odds is gonna hit him out of 5 people. Everyone's fucking smoking like a chimney in here. They need their ashtrays fixed. Let me guess, you need an ashtray. Oh, you need a towel. Okay, never mind. Place just stinks with cigarette smoke. Don't say you need another ashtray. Okay. I mean, you could say you need another ashtray. That's okay. I'm just saying. Switch it up on me. Oh! You want to party more? Fuck. Okay, never mind. I had to get greedy, I'm sorry. I had to try.
おおきにね。嬉しいわ。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
A gracious send-off.
ようこそ参加ごゆっくり
Okay, she's ready to go. Another gracious send-off. Oh, you know who you'd love to talk to. His granny over here. Boy, oh boy, does she love to talk.
いらっしゃいませどうぞご延長は
Extend? Yeah, it worked. Oh, perfect. You love Vibiki.
いらっしゃいませごゆっくり
おおきにね。
Here. We're gonna get greedy again and hope that this hits you.
おきにね。
Damn it! Everyone but. Alright, well,
ありがとうございました
everyone else is having a. Oh, damn it! They checked out already on their own. Shit. I'm not paying attention. Gracious send off. Okay, sorry, Marilyn. I think. Actually, no.
おおきにね。
This guy's just miserable. He's not gonna want anyone. It's okay.
お願いします。嬉しい。
ありが
The
とうござい
gracious send off. This guy's just gonna throw a tantrum and we're gonna have to deal with it. It's okay.
いらっし
おお
ゃい
きにね。
It's not okay because he'll be a dick about it,
おおき
but
にね。
how about who's got energy? Shizuka. There you go.
面白いね君
おおきにね。
ようこそ参加ごゆっ
おお
くり
きにね。
Here. You can tolerate her.
嬉しい。お願いします。ごめんなさい。
ご延長はいかがでしょう失礼
Sorry, buddy. Just get on out of here. I'm sorry you came here to have a miserable time.
ごゆっくり
おおきにね。ありがとうございま
What need you? Oh,
レディースグラス
す。りました。
we're doing pretty good.
ありがとうございます。
Here we go.
よろしくお願いします。
今するぜ
All right.
おおきにね。
Oh, I clicked out for a second. Whoopsie.
ありがとう
Gracious send off. I accidentally left click. How did I?
ごゆっくり
ありがとうござい
Sorry.
ます。
I don't know how I clicked on something on the chat app. I didn't fuck anything up. You talk to Junko.
盛り上がりましょう。美人だね。お願いします。やった。
Gracious send off.
嬉しいです。
Hopefully by the end of this stream, we might be in good shape to take on Club Venus. Which is the last club on the list of clubs to take down.
ありがとう
That'd be cool. Alright. How much did we make? 50 million! Oh my god! Machima! You're fucking insane. Damn. Etsucom is maxed out. Wait a second. I think the old lady is the one with the most experience here. Which, I mean, that makes sense, but she might be the first and only person I have maxed out on level. Congratulations, Machiba-san. We topped 5,000 fans from the Club Venus area. Good job, Yuta-chan. Club Venus ain't gonna be able to ignore us after this. Yes, I'm sure that host wannabe will be here soon to challenge us. Excuse me. Hi, Chica. Wait, ain't you Chica from Club Venus? What do you want? I have a message from Kanehara. Here. You got a challenge from Club Venus. Alright. We're in position to take them down. I don't think I want to do it quite yet. Because I want to make sure that our Platinum Girl is ready to go. Challenge to Cabaret Club battle, huh? We ain't gonna go easy on you. Yeah. Oh, she's sad. Is Yuki-san here? Yuki-chan? Yeah, she's right there. What can I do for you? Yuki-san, please don't take this personally. If I were you, I'd get out of here as soon as you can. What does that mean? A man I know well has been acting a little strange lately, and I don't know, I just have a really bad feeling. I think he may be plotting to kidnap you, Yuki-san. Please, you have to be careful. When you say he, you don't mean... Hey, what's the big idea? Trying to scare Yuki-chan? You trying to throw her off her game so you can get a leg up in the cabaret club battle? That it? Majima-san. No, that's not it at all. He really will do anything to get what he wants. He's a dangerous man. I don't want to see any more girls get hurt by him. That's all. If Kanehara catches you, you're gonna have a bad time. So Yuki-san, please go somewhere safer now. I won't be intimidated like that. Yeah, fuck that guy. I'm a member of Club Sunshine. I'm gonna fight beside Majima-san, Yuta-san, and Ai-chan. I mean, I know I'm still an amateur and I might not have much to contribute, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna run away. Besides, everyone here has my back. I'm not afraid of Kanehara. I see. I wish you'd believe me, but please be careful. Removing someone from the equation comes all too easily to him. Chika-san. I wonder if she was really worried about me. She actually meant it, then I was pretty rude to her. I mean, you're kind of just standing up for yourself. It's not really that rude. If you had said, go fuck yourself, that would have been kind of rude. Why is she waving to me? I just saw her in the background wave. Well, who knows? Maybe Kanehara told her to say those things to scare you. You'll know soon enough. Looks like we'll be going up against Kanehara any day now. Yes, you're right. But she was always so calm before. Today she seemed almost desperate to warn me. What is Kanehara up to? Well, there's never any harm in being more careful. You watch yourself, Yuki-chan.
Hi.
Oh, and Yuki-chan, you were pretty cool back there. You've come a long way. Really? Really? Who laughs like that? Don't do that. Hey, Yuki-chan, quit laughing like a cartoon and come help me with this. Oh, sure. Kanehara, what are you really up to? Now choose a battle against Club Venus. Okay, so we could go up against them, but I want Hibiki to be a little stronger because she has to be ready to like take on everyone. Blech, I can't believe Yuta-san would send me out to fetch vinegar. What a pain in the butt. Now you're getting sent out to pick it up. It's not so fun. Genshin a Goblin, I'm waiting to rinse the dye out of my hair right now. Oh boy. No bleach. My brother's removing stains from his white dress shirt for tomorrow, so I don't dare enter the bathroom with my black dyed hair. Yeah, no, that'd be miserable. Are you Yuki-san from Club Sunshine? Oh, that's not good. That's foreboding. Majima-san, have you seen Yuki-chan? Yuki-chan? Nope. I see. That's strange. She went out for some errands, and she hasn't come back yet. I wonder if she stopped by somewhere? Yuki-chan loves desserts, so maybe she's having a snack somewhere. Could this be Kanehara's doing? No, it can't be. Let's give her a little more time. Agreed. We'll have to make do with the other staff members until she comes back. But I'm worried, though. We'll be going up against Club Venus soon. Yuki has gone missing. She will not be in the staff roster until she returns. I forgot about this. Okay. So we don't have Yuki in the team. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't come back until we beat Club Venus. And right now she's the highest level platinum girl we have in our team. So. Oh, for Mom's wedding. I see. I'm worried about Yuki-chan. Do you want to run the club? Let's do it. I think now she's listed as missing. Yeah, so now she's just missing. She's so high level too. Oh no. So Yuki's missing and she's not going to come back until we beat Club Venus. Something has happened to Yuki. Let's see. Let's get everything set up for another shift. You can see Yuki's now absent, so we can't put her in. Let's put Kyoko in. Etsuko's low. I think she's the only one who's level max. 30 is the highest. She's max. I think, yeah. Etsuko's the one max level hostess I have. She's the best I have. She has skills even higher than the Platinum girls. Holy shit. She's the tank. So doing the past 2 months, it ends up becoming bluish and greenish. Hi, baby. Ah, you're back. Welcome, welcome. Massive sleepover. Sleeping at my house. Ah, I see. A sleepover in my makeshift bed. Massive will be sleeping in the bed I had set up for Goblin in my room. Nice. Well, Yuki has gone missing. Our Platinum girl here, she's gone. We don't know why. Totally might not have anything to do with the fucking creep who's been leering at her. And I don't believe she'll be coming back until after we beat Club Venus. So, in order to beat Club Venus, I need to have a little more... I need to get Hibiki to be a little higher level. Let's do another special training. Hey, Hibiki-chan, ready for some training?
Hi.
Breeze through this. I think we have time for one more shift. And then, like I said, once I finish all of our special training, which might not happen this stream, I think that'll have to be next stream, we'll take on Club Venus. Get Yuki back. Want to try asking me questions this time, Hibiki-chan? No, that's a bad question to ask me. Oh, no. Majima-kun, do you like children? Children? Bad question to ask out of context here. I'm sorry, I had to mute. I almost just coughed because I put my drink in the wrong pipe. I see. Kids, huh? I don't like kids. Kids don't like me. Or option Q, I like kids. Alright. I don't think... I'm going to try to think this through logically here. Saying I don't like kids to her, to somewhat... You know what? I have a guide for this exact reason. I don't know. Let me see. What's the best thing to say? I would say it's not option Q. I'd say it's kids don't like me, because he's kind of a scary-looking guy. Let's see. Oh, I was right. Kids don't like me. That's the right one. Kids don't like me. It ain't that I don't like kids. Kids just don't like me. They take one look at me and start bawling. Aw. She's like, oh, that's funny. You look scary. I mean, he does, but... Whoa there, giggles. I may look scary, but you know I can be a pretty nice guy too, right? You'd only be a little afraid. You'd still be scared, huh? Oh well, I wouldn't mind meeting the little rugrat. I'll put on the friendliest face I got. Okay then. Next question. What would I teach him? Teach him something. You want me teaching your little bro? Sounds very unfaithful in himself. I guess that makes sense, man to man. Let me think here. Something only a man can teach another man. Something only a man can teach to another man. Probably about... Like, if I was educating somebody else and they're younger, I guess teach them... I don't know shit about women. I'd say about men. I'm a guy. I don't know. I don't know about you. I'm not exactly the person to be asking about for things when it comes to women. Something only a man can teach to another man. Say about men. Just man to man, you know, guy shit. I'd say that. About men. I could teach him about the fiery bonds that only men share. Something women don't really understand. Yeah, like that.
へえ、いいわね。どんな内容なの？
Well, we teach him, well, I don't know. Fucking, oh, you know, hanging out, sweating together, hitting balls, sometimes ripping off white clothes and fighting, and then hugging it out in the end. Those kind of bonds. Those are like big, strong men bonds. That's what you do with your homies. Hang out, sweat, hit balls, fight each other, and hugging.
え、なんかちょっとハードというか、真島くん、そちらの趣味が？
Kind of forget, Majima's a Yakuza. He's into like some fighting shit. Hey, don't misunderstand. The bonds between men are a very wholesome thing. Okay, that was a bad option, I guess.
次は何を聞こうかな。
おいおい。
Hey now, you're out of questions already. Ain't you curious about me at all?
違うわよ。聞きたいことがありすぎて悩んでるの。
まったく。
Are you serious?
本当です。じゃあ、真島くんは年上と年下どっちが好き？
Do you like older or younger women, Majima? See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Give me a sec here. Oh no. Age don't matter. Majima, I assure you, it most certainly does. I'll be real. I'll be honest. Older women are pretty cool. Older women are pretty badass. Older women are kind of, that's, I don't know. That's kind of my bias. Huh. I feel like older women is probably... She's just asking straight up, and I feel like Majima seems kind of like a perv if you go like, yeah. Because Majima's 24 in this game. I'm going older women. That might just be my bias he's talking, but I'm going older women. Older women. I like older women. Yeah!
なんで年上がいいの？
Hag love, hag love, hag love. Older women are more worldly. They've been around longer, so they got stuff I can learn from them. You know what's up. You know what's up. Majima's a hag lover. Let's go.
いろいろって何？
What do you want to be taught? Well, you know, about life and stuff.
じゃあ、私も年上だから。
She's older than me?
真島くんにいろいろ教えちゃおっかな。
MILF, 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 yes. I mean, yeah, nice. Oh.
じゃあ、もう一つ恋愛系で質問いい？
Pearl Sheep Dude. I don't know her name is gonna come. Oh, I don't know her name is gonna come sit at your table with that cheetah print staring at you. All right, hold on, slow down. there's an upper bound to that, I promise. Can I ask you another relationship related question? Sure, hit me. That reminds me. What you said reminds me. When I had one of my early human jobs, I worked in food service, and I always would do the register, and I always had a really high-pitched customer voice because I was told that my voice was a little too deep, and it was like quote-unquote intimidating and like hard to hear for customers. And sometimes I would let the deep voice slip, like my natural voice slip out, and like I found, I found for younger Seraphine, it was always like the grannies that would come to our like restaurant or shop would always leave me such huge tips just because they liked how my voice sounded and how mature I seemed. And so if there was ever someone else at the register and they spotted like an older lady who was coming up to the register, they would go, "Hey Sarah, it's your time." And I would get up there and I would know, use the normal voice. And you know, tips would be good that day. Tips would be good that day. And if it made some granny's day a little better, even if I felt weird about it, you know what? That's how the game is played. If that's what you gotta do. Oh, man. So that's what that reminds me of. Those days where they'd be like, "Hey, Sarah, guess who's here?" I'd see an old lady. I'd be like, "All right, let me drop the customer voice. Let me see. Let me get to the register." Those days. Bullshit cough. I mean, I don't know. I didn't want to be I didn't want grannies thinking I was great. I had other fellow coworkers who would get other people's like numbers at the register who were closer to me in age. It was always the grannies who liked me the most. The claims about your voice. Oh, okay, I see. My voice, but yeah, I look, it was just like an early gig, so I was like, yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. And then over time I started to realize like that's not entirely, that's why when I first started streaming, I kind of had a bit of a higher pitched like streamer voice. And then I found that people just like the sound of my voice, so I was like, I don't have to pitch anything up. It's great. It's pretty nice. So it took some time to get into, but that's what that reminds me of. It's a time when my deep voice had a good purpose, and then I found my good voice. Good voice always seems to have a good purpose. Where'd Bambi? Massive just said they didn't want to hear your voice. No. I was going to the bathroom and said I would leave my phone in the room, and they said no, leave with Sarah. Yeah, watch out. My voice might entice people I don't mean it to entice. What kind of girl do I like? You mean my type of gal?
真島くんのそういうの傍から見てるとさっぱりわからないから。やっぱり元気で明るいとか?
Would you like a girl who's very energetic and bubbly? Not really. Those people had no taste for real. That was mostly the boss, I guess. I don't know if intimidating was the word they used, but naturally, if I didn't have a mic in front of my face, I'm pretty quiet. So I do kind of have to project my voice. So I get that much. But I distinctly remember being told my deep voice is a little... It wasn't positive. I don't know if intimidating was the word, but it definitely wasn't like a compliment. It was definitely like, you should try pitching your voice up for customers, was the end goal of that talk. And I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. And looking back, I was like, looking back at it, I was like, my voice isn't that off-putting. People like my voice. Why would I listen to that? I know they were my boss and all, but still. What the fuck? Gookin, guess who's finally playing the Zenless Sun Zero story purely to farm enough pulls to goon? I wonder who. Pro-sheep dude, they're trying to get those 3 little girls, are ya? Know what you're trying. Sure, but that kind of girl is pretty much the default, right? I like plenty of girls besides young, outgoing ones. Like older ones, like you said.
じゃあ、あんまり元気じゃなくて、ちょっとおっとりした子も好き?
You like girls that aren't overly cheerful and a bit more mild-mannered? I love them, yeah. I'm a very low-energy guy. Of course, I love that type.
え、そんなに好きなの?
Like them that much? Yeah, I'm all about a girl who's a bit more subdued. No, there are guys out there who like girls all wrapped in bandages who don't say a word. quiet girls have their own kind of attraction. You get it.
真島くん、変態だったのね。
What the fuck? Why would you call me that? She just called me a pervert. What the fuck? Why? What did I say?
Yeah.
What? No, I'm not. Bro Sheep Dude, too intimidating for Karens to come complain to your face, so they leave bad reviews. I guess. People don't like... You would think... I don't know. I never... Looking back on it, because that was a long time ago, and I just kind of went with it, because I was like, oh, this is an early gig. I kind of need the money. But, like, looking back on it, I'm like, why would... Not to... I don't want to sound narcissistic or anything, but I'm like, most people like deep voice. I'm hard-pressed to find a person who's ever said, have you heard that person's voice? It's too deep and bassy. I hate it. I can't say I've heard anyone like that. Go kidding. Renan's loved them for ages, but I watched them play the story, and damn it, they're adorable. I especially need the brat, but I want all of them. I mostly want them just because they're angels. Angels are in the name. That's enough to get me. A Bro Sheep Dude, maybe you challenge his masculinity without even trying. Oh, my boss was a lady. A lot of... I don't think back on it. My boss was a lady, my managers were ladies, a lot of my coworkers were ladies. I think most of I think... Yeah, I was in a mostly female workplace. Yeah. But yeah, even then, I still don't get it. Like, I think most people had nice things to say about my voice. And it took a while for me to start realizing, like, I don't think my boss was right on that. I think they were wrong. I know they're the boss, but I think they're incorrect. The business doesn't even exist anymore, so I think they might have gotten a few things wrong. Maybe. Word baby. Funny, the last time I complained about the skincare I received from Christmas, and since then I tried it out and ended up liking it. Like, oh. Pro Sheep, do you know it's bad when even a video game is on to you? On to what? There's nothing to be on to. Wait, that wasn't the right response? What was the right... Hold on. Was that the incorrect response? They're fine. Oh, I was supposed to say they're fine. Oh, yeah. Alright, it was normal. Oh, okay. Phooey. I think we have enough time for one more little quick shift here. Because then, according to this guide... Oh, I won't spoil it, but next we have another date, like when we go out to do a practice date. So that'll be next stream. Practice date, 2 more customer service trainings, and then that'll be it. Okay. So we'll do all that next stream. We should, after all that, be able to take on Club Venus. We'll do one more shift against Club Venus, and then we'll call stream after that. Bro Sheep, dude, damn. Case of the broken brain then, beyond reason. Thank you. Yeah, again, at the risk of sounding narcissistic, I have yet to find one person who's ever said in the history of anything, you know what, I really hate this person's voice. Why? Because it's too deep and bassy and gravelly. Gravelly, maybe. I can understand not liking someone's gravelly. Even then, I think I like a nice gravelly voice. Something about it's kind of cool. Like, I'm trying to remember his name. There's a singer I like who has a deep voice. Oh, I think Tom Waits. Tom Waits is his name. And he makes... Oh, shit. You hate everybody here. Shit. Put Mitsuko here, I guess. Just replace... Here, that's better. Okay. That's a little better. But there's a guy called Tom Waits, and I like his music, and he has a distinctly... I think about... he's one of those guys who I'll hear his music and I'll think about covering a song of his, but his voice is so fucking, like... It's, like, worn and gravelly in a really good way. And I think if you tried to emulate it, even if I tried to emulate it, it would hurt. It sounds painful. So, yeah. Even a gravelly voice, I think people like. Then again, I'm biased. I like most people's voices. Very few people have a voice that bothers me. Ori Bambi. Well, I don't know. It depends on the kind of voice. Like, personally, I don't like Corpse Husband's voice, but that might just be me. I could see. Some people really liked his voice. Even then, like, I think he had a cool voice, for sure. But, like... Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, get out of here. If I remember correctly, his voice was because he had, like, something kind of like a GERD. Basically like a condition where his, like, stomach acid was fucking up the lining of his throat, which fucked up his voice as a result. Like, it sounded cool, don't get me wrong. I think it sounded cool, but definitely, you know, I kind of feel bad thinking about it because, you know, it's like kind of a brutal way to get a really deep voice. And I know he's not online anymore, so I hope that he finds a way to fix that, because having your stomach acid fuck up your voice cannot be a good experience. It's gotta be brutal. Yeah, perfect. Ori Bambi is cool, but isn't pleasant? Eh. I can see that. It's definitely a unique voice. I wonder, what goes into making a voice pleasant? Like, if my voice could be described as pleasant, what makes it pleasant? I wonder. I feel like if it was for me, if I could say someone's voice is pleasant, it's probably because it's like, it has a certain, like, timbre, a certain, like, tone to it. That's kind of nice. Like, there's a unique little something that makes a voice go from just sounding nice to being enjoyable to listen to. Which is why, you know, like radio and podcasting. Radio evolved into podcasting. And if an appeal towards voices wasn't a thing, then that wouldn't have happened. Because then you could argue, like, if voices weren't that important to people, then, you know, we wouldn't have podcasting. Radio would have just turned into the unfortunate ad wasteland that it is now. But people like it enough that it's evolved into another form. And I'm sure if podcasting stops being a thing somehow, some way, there would be another evolution to it, because people would still like voices. Where maybe? There's the tone, but also the way a person uses it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Really cheap, dude. In that regard, I guess indifference is what I feel about most voices. Kind of rare to find a specific something that actually makes it enjoyable. Oops. And I would personally add it can also depend on the person themselves. Yeah, I could see that. Because someone could have a really nice voice and just be really shitty, and it's hard to enjoy. Like, I try to be someone who can separate, like, the art between the artists. So even if someone has a nice voice, I can't listen to it thinking, like, you use that voice for such fucked up things. If I hate someone, their voices magically sound way more annoying. That's a good point, too. I feel like I'm the same way. Like, if I don't like somebody, no matter what they say, no matter how logical, no matter how well they say it, I still go like, fucking stupid. Like, that's such a dumb thing to say. To an extent. Gookin, what if I like their voice because they say fucked up things? Well, and you found yourself a magical combination right there. Yeah, it is nice that in this day and age, people who have nice voices can project them online. Because before, like I said a while ago, like, it was just it was a matter of hoping to get lucky enough that, like, you get into a job where you get to use your voice. Like voicing things, being on radio, being in animated films. Now, if someone has a good enough voice, they could just put it out online like that. I snapped, but it's probably hard to hear. But send them off graciously. Like, for example, the guy who voices Puzzle Dude, Rick Hunter, like, he originally wasn't a video game voice actor. And Postal Dude was the first time he voice acted for what's it called? A video game. Or a character, really. You can look up his channel on YouTube. He just does voiceovers for, what's it called? Like news channels. Like he does news voiceovers. I'm sure there's a word for it that I'm not thinking of, but he's like basically just does voiceovers for that kind of company. And one of the people developing Postal 2 just happened to hear him and went, holy shit, his voice is amazing. We need him for the game. And then they got him in the game. But like that was it. Like you know, I think there's a website you can, if I remember correctly, there's like a website for voice acting now. Probably been around for a while, but there's like a website you can submit like your audio samples to, like what you sound like, and it's basically like a vocal resume, which has always been interesting to me. And that's how people you can like do like a radio voice, and then do like a news voice, and do like a advertising voice, that kind of thing. And then people can find you through that, and then you know, hire you to do stuff, which is interesting. Sheep Dude, same way hearing the voices of a person I really like after I haven't seen them for a while usually puts a smile on my face as soon as I recognize it, just cause association. That's a good point too. It's a familiar sound that you like. I'm gonna save twice because I don't trust this game. I don't want to lose any progress. Second. Turns out a goblin. Hair cleaned. Nice. Nice. Alright. Oh, I still have the wallet. I never gave over to that lady. Oh, you know what? Before we call stream, let me upgrade. Can I upgrade some stuff? I don't think I can. I don't think there's much here to be upgraded. Your weapon durability won't drop. Weapon stuff. The bat escape the enemy's grasp. These are just like weapon mastery stuff, which we won't learn until later. Oh, this is a good move. Quick step blow. That's always useful. What's this? Azure Dragon Spirit. Triggered when in heat mode. Bolsters defense. Ooh. I don't really think there's any. We have to do some training to unlock some cool new stuff. So we'll do that once we beat all of the Cabaret Club. We'll go through and start training some of these master moves. Because that unlocks more fighting stuff, but it also just, I think, makes your fighting styles a little better to use. We'll do that next time. Save. One more time. Call stream for tonight. Where baby, face cleaned. There's a random dog at my house. My mom's friend's dog. Very cute small dog. Nice. It's always good to see that. Eat this mushroom. Oh shit. Nice. Alright. Everyone get ready. You're gonna get flashbanged. The flashbang is here. And the sound. Oh. Alright. You're safe. The intro's gonna start, but here it is. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Let me get us over here. And let me get a little bit of music going. Run to the bathroom. I don't know if running an ad before the post-room story time really helped while I'm in the bathroom. Kind of hoping it did. I kind of... Oh, please don't be loud. Okay. Kind of tricking Twitch into not interrupting my post-room story time with an ad. Let's see. Can't believe I'm missing out on a dog. Oh no. Well, it took the time for me to wash my face for Massive to be completely out. I envy Massive's ability to just get knocked the fuck out. I wish. That's like military. That's like how, if you were ever, I was never in the military, but if you know soldiers, they are really good at just falling asleep. That's like a skill they learn, is the ability to just go to sleep and wake up. Like it's just an option. They'll be like, I'm going to sleep for 5 hours, and then they're out, and then 5 hours later, they're right back up. Same with like, I'm going to sleep for half an hour. Sleep half an hour, but they're back up. Crazy. All right, I'm going to run to the bathroom. While I'm there, I'm going to try running an ad, and hopefully that keeps any ads from popping up in the middle. I'm going to post some stories. Oh, I should probably mute stuff too so no one gets jump scared. One tries to get nice and relaxed. Avoid jump scares by ad and jump scares by sound alerts and stuff. Stream alerts. My ass could never do that. Like the opposite of soldier sleep. I know. I wish I could do that. If only. Okay. Let me make sure. My child loves to torture me way too much for that. If only, if only. Okay. I'm going to run an ad real quick. I'm going to run to the bathroom while that ad runs. So, right back. back. I've returned. And I hope I did not spook you. Where'd Bambi? We got here, they were like, gee, I need to sleep. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll go do my stuff in the other room. Didn't even get to start anything before they were conked out. Wish I could get... Well, I'm always tired. I wish I would be able to just lay down and just out. Be nice. Okay. Couple of short SCP articles, of course. If you're here, whether you're here live or in the future, welcome to the Post-Stream Story Time. That bit I do at the end of my stream where I read stuff. I'd enjoy it. Gonna read a couple of quick SCP articles that I have right here. Let me see. I'm gonna start. This one's a little shorter, so I'll start with this one. Ooh, has to do with broadcasting. Interesting. Kind of art that I like. Not too many broadcasting SCPs, I think. All right. Let me clear my throat. I'm gonna mute so I don't sound so gross when I do it. That's better. Okay. Everyone get nice and cozy. And get ready for the post-stream story time. Gonna start with this first short SCP article. This is SCP-2160 by Mountain Time Punch for the SCP Wiki. Get settled in for the post-stream story time. SCP-2160. Item number SCP-2160. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Mobile Task Force MU4, aka the Debuggers, is currently assigned to track and investigate potential internet sites that may be involved in the broadcast of SCP-2160. In addition, Mobile Task Force MU4 is authorized to shut down said sites in the event a transmission occurs. Description: SCP-2160 is a webcast entitled The Happy Place, currently produced from an unknown location. The source of the broadcast varies with each instance of SCP-2160, and attempts to locate a specific point of origin have failed. 48 hours before the broadcast, a countdown timer appears on the website chosen to host the webcast, and once it reaches 0, the page automatically refreshes itself. In its place is a built-in video player. The pattern for choosing the website used, if any, is not currently known. Due to the coding on the website itself, it is unknown whether or not this is intentionally done by the creators of SCP-2160. The video portion of the webcast does not play, only the audio portion. Broadcast portion of SCP-2160 begins with an opening jingle and is introduced as The Happy Place. The webcast is narrated by Sheriff Buddy, who introduces himself. The webcast then continues with the audio similar to other educational children's television shows. No evidence exists that such a show was ever broadcast prior to the first known instance of SCP-2160. Research has indicated that interest in this webcast has increased since the initial broadcast, and any fan sites and discussion boards pertaining to SCP-2160 are to be monitored. The rest of this article is hidden behind level 4 clearance check. We just skip on by that. On on April 16th, 2012, after the first known broadcast, the anomalous nature of SCP-2160 became apparent when multiple sites began receiving visits from people claiming to be fans of SCP-2160. Further questioning revealed that the affected individuals had downloaded the webcast and watched it outside of its native source. It was this action that brought SCP-2160 to the Foundation's attention, and research began on the matter. It was discovered that if an instance of SCP-2160 is downloaded or recorded from the broadcast site and then is played within a different program, the visual portion of the instance functions as normal, revealing Sheriff Buddy to be a marionette dressed in a cowboy suit that resembles 05-6, and other puppets that reenact events that do not coincide with the audio of the broadcast. Due to the sensitive nature of the events being reenacted, transcripts and other data in relation to SCP-2160 has been limited to those with level 4 clearance or higher. And there's an example here that's starting. This is an excerpt from a transcript of a webcast made on June 27th, 2012. The 4-minute and 29-second mark. Sheriff Buddy is standing over a ragdoll strapped to a bed. The room itself is a sterile white, and there are IV stands next to the ragdoll's bed. 4 minutes and 31 seconds. Sheriff Buddy says, I'm going to guess he has like a Western voice if he's a sheriff. Sheriff Buddy says, "Now then, kids, what do we do when someone is hurt?" 4 minutes, 33 seconds. A chorus of children can be heard yelling out, "Call an adult," as 6 separate doors slide open and 6 other puppets enter. These puppets are dressed in orange prison garb. The ragdoll Tilt lifts her head, making a horrified expression. 4 minutes, 50 seconds. Sheriff Buddy, "That's right, kids. Always tell an adult if your friend is hurt so they can get help." At 5 minutes and 10 seconds, the 6 new puppets continue to approach the bed, with the ragdoll thrashing in place. At this point, Mobile Task Force Mu-4 managed to force an interruption of the feed, and no further part of this instance was seen. End transcript. This particular instance of SCP-2160 led to the reassignment of Mobile Task Force Mu-4 from all non-vital assignments to focus on the issue. Analysis of the broadcast suggests that the creators had inside knowledge of Foundation activity. That, coupled with the mimetic effect of the footage that has had on some, suggests the possibility that a currently contained SCP may be causing these broadcasts to occur. Further research is ongoing. Next is an excerpt from a transcript of a webcast made on February 10th, 2013. At the 5-minute and 9-second mark, Sheriff Buddy is positioned on a catwalk over a large, sterile-looking white room. Below him is a large mechanical device, and there are 5 other puppets surrounding it, each dressed in a clean white suit. 4 other puppets burst in through a door, dressed in all black tactical armor and carrying assault rifles. They open fire. 6 minutes, 3 seconds. Sheriff Buddy, "Today, kids, we're going to talk about Chinese New Year's." That's surprisingly fitting. Creepy. That's like in a week, less than a week. I didn't know that was going to line up so well. Today, kids, we're going to talk about Chinese New Year's. 7 seconds. 7 minutes, 2 seconds. Oh, wait. Excuse me. That's 7.2 seconds. The sound of firecrackers going off can be heard as the gunfire goes off. One of the 5 puppets, a female with brown hair, dives underneath a table while a male puppet with brown hair is struck twice in the head. 7.8 seconds. Another male puppet drops out of sight, presumably hit, but the angle makes it impossible to tell. 8 seconds. A third male puppet is shot in the shoulder, falling to the floor and rolling behind the device. 8.1 seconds. The last of the original 5 puppets is hit 3 times in the chest and falls. 8.2 seconds. Sheriff Buddy. Happy New Year from the fine folks of China. 11.3 seconds. The device in the center emits a bright light, and the show starts over. This loop continues until the webcast is interrupted at the 4-minute and 7-second mark. End transcript. Shortly after this transmission airs, the monitoring data of SCP-176 was reviewed, but no signs of any unauthorized access were detected. All right. This is an excerpt from a transcript of a webcast made on July 4th, 2013. At 1 minute and 3 seconds, Sheriff Buddy is in the foreground with a puppet made to look like a young woman of Asian descent behind him, as well as a taller puppet of a balding man in a lab coat. 1 minute 6 seconds, Sheriff Buddy. Today, kids, we're going to talk about the importance of obeying all the rules. 1 minute 38 seconds. The male puppet in the lab coat holds out a white sheet of paper, and the female puppet touches it, causing the paper to turn purple. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Sheriff Buddy. Adults make rules to make sure you stay safe. You want to stay safe, right, kids? 3 minutes. A chorus of children can be heard yelling out, "Yes, Sheriff Buddy," as a girl puppet starts to jump into the air. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. Sheriff Buddy. Remember, kids, always listen to the adult in charge. It's for your own good. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. The female puppet reaches an equivalent scale height of 5 meters with its jump before falling back to the floor. Upon impact, both of the puppet's legs break. End transcript. To the particular incident referenced, testing was done to see if SCP-2599 was a viable suspect. A post-hypnotic suggestion is placed into the mind of SCP-2599 to attempt to recreate the events of the broadcast to see if her subconscious mind was capable of acting in a manner that her conscious mind could not. She recreated the broadcast, except instead of Sheriff Buddy resembling 056, it now resembled 058. As a result, a new round of tests were created to try to identify why the subject was able to recreate the likeness of an individual they had never met before. The number of civilian visitors arriving at sites due to the broadcasts has reached a point where drastic measures were deemed necessary. Mobile Task Force Mu-4 was ordered to seize control of the broadcasting website the moment a transmission of SCP-2160 ended and broadcast a post-hypnotic suggestion to make the viewers forget they had just watched SCP-2160. Alien sightings at Foundation sites dropped significantly for subsequent broadcasts. Next is an excerpt from a transcript of a webcast made on December 22nd, 2013. 37 seconds. 37 minutes, 16 seconds. Camera pans in on a large puppet, surrounded by puppets half its height wearing hazmat suits. Large puppet is dark red with a pale gray underbelly. Spines run down its head and back, and its mouth ends in a proboscis. Sheriff Buddy can be seen in the foreground. 38 minutes, 2 seconds. Sheriff Buddy. Just remember, kids, things like smoke detectors make loud noises to alert you of danger, so always pay attention. 38 minutes, 34 seconds. A loud piercing noise can be heard, like that of a smoke detector. As it does, the large puppet starts to convulse, and the other puppets put their hands over their ears. The noise grows increasingly louder for several seconds before reaching its peak. As it does, all the puppets beside the largest liquefy, and the webcast abruptly ends. End transcript. This specific webcast proved significantly more difficult than the others to locate, and as a result, only cut off due to the events of the webcast itself. Due to the nature of this broadcast, the location where the webcast was produced was identified as the basement of a home in redacted Colorado. When the MTF arrived at the house, it was found to be vacant, with all the windows of the dwelling shattered. Upon entering, the remaining intact puppet, as well as the liquefied remains of the other puppets, was found. I skipped over a line. Long paragraph. Upon entering, the house was empty with the exception of the basement, which had been painted white and contained the remaining intact puppet, as well as the liquefied remains of the other puppets. A digital camera was set up on a tripod with a cable connecting it to a desktop computer on a nearby table. The monitor to the computer was shattered, and the actual computer was in pieces, with the hard drives removed. On the table was a note that read simply, quote, "Wake her up," end quote, over and over, written in black ink. Research continues into the possible meaning of this particular message. One more transcript. This is an excerpt of a transcript from a webcast made on December 31st, 2014. 1 second mark. The scene of the broadcast starts off quite differently than previous ones, taking place outdoors. The sun beats down upon a wide panning view of a large hole several meters across. Several toy trucks can be seen, a large number of which are concrete trucks. 5 seconds. Sheriff Buddy. Hello, kids. My name is Sheriff Buddy, and welcome to the happy place. Today, we're going to be talking about secrets. 55 seconds. The camera pans in, showing at least a dozen puppets dressed in hazmat suits, with 8 individual instances of Sheriff Buddy, each with a different voice, speaking in unison. 1 minute, 15 seconds. Sheriff Buddy. It is never a good idea to keep secrets, especially from adults. Secrets are bad. 1 minute, 47 seconds. As the camera continues to pan in, several individual body bags can be seen, and several of the hazmat sporting puppet start to toss the body bags into the hole. 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Sheriff Buddy. Secrets will always get discovered, no matter how hard you try to hide them, kids. So be sure not to lie and keep others. 2 minutes, 41 seconds. Once all of the body bags have been thrown into the hole, the concrete trucks move into position and begin to pour concrete into the hole. Transmission abruptly ends. End transcript. This particular instance deviated from previous known transmissions, as it did not display a currently known event in Foundation records. This being the most recent and last known transmission, further study continues. Lastly, one quick message. On January 4th, 2015, to all site directors from 05-6. The problem has been identified and dealt with according to the case protocol. Records have been expunged and documentation placed to prevent further inquiries. Task MU4 will remain assigned to maintain appearances per protocol, but please adjust localized procedures according. By number 6. What is that? Mysterious broadcast shows disturbing things. All right. One more SCP article to go. I think this one's a little shorter. Let's see. This next one. This is SCP-3354 by Navperks for the SCP Wiki. I think this one's a little bit shorter. It has more to do with vehicles. SCP-3354. Item number SCP-3354. Object class Safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-3354 and its immediate vicinity is to be completely surrounded by anti-climb perimeter fence, 2.5 meters tall, under the guise of setting up a nature preserve. Guard posts and automated gates are to be placed at all 3 major paths leading to the top of the hill and manned at all times. Other than for previously scheduled testing, no vehicle may, in any circumstance, enter the site. Restoring pedestrian access to the site is currently under consideration. Description: SCP-3354 is a medium-sized hill, 223 meters tall at its highest point, located in the vicinity of, redacted, Arkansas. The local population colloquially refers to it as Kill Motor Hill. It features plant growth and fauna typical to hills in the area, with the exception of above-average density of trees. No buildings or other large man-made structures are located at any point of the site. The 3 paths described in containment procedures lead to a small grove, 3 weathered wooden makeshift benches in a state of disrepair, and a large rock serving as a vantage point. The grove is littered with rusty cans, old bottles, and paper bags, and the paths display signs of varied use, reflecting the hill's middling popularity as a site for family days out. Any attempt to scale SCP-3354 using a land vehicle not powered by animal or human muscles will inevitably end in an accident, rendering the vehicle inoperable and beyond repair. Wow, that song got loud. Why it randomly got loud. Any attempt to scale SCP-3354 using a land vehicle not powered by animal or human muscles will inevitably end in an accident, rendering the vehicle inoperable and beyond repair. While every documented case resulted in injuries to every person involved, There appears to be no consistent pattern to said injuries, nor have any fatalities been recorded so far. Discovery. SCP-3354 was first brought to the Foundation's attention when local police reports indicated an abnormal number of car accidents over a short period of time, all appearing at the site of Kilometer Hill. A detailed inquiry uncovered that while the aforementioned series of accidents was related to an influx of tourist activity caused by a nearby sports event, the area has a history of less frequent but regular car crashes. Subsequent on-foot exploration turned up a number of car wreckages in various states of corrosion, as well as multiple car parts, chassis fragments, and automotive lamp and window glass. Test log, which is, I think, the rest of the article here. Test log. Note. As otherwise specified, all vehicles involved in testing were operated by D-Class personnel. Vehicles used for the first test. Vehicle used, none. Result. All personnel reached the grove successfully and uneventfully. No anomalies noted. Next. Vehicles used. Bikes of different make and quality, driven at various speeds. All personnel reached the grove successfully. No anomalies noted. Although D. redacted reported a sprained ankle, he later admitted his injury was caused by attempts to vandalize the lone undamaged wooden bench. Next. Vehicle used. A wooden cart pulled by horse. Result. Test completed successfully, with no anomalies noted. Next. Vehicle used. A rickshaw. Result. Test completed successfully. No anomalies noted. Next test. Vehicles used. A Yamaha brand motorcycle. Never used previously except for a test drive. Results. The D-Class subject was told to drive carefully. About halfway to the top, the bike's front wheel hit a rock embedded in the ground, causing it to sharply swerve and fall. D-Class personnel suffered cuts and bruises, as well as a burn where the bike's hot exhaust pipe touched exposed skin. The D-Class was then told to resume driving, but was unable to start the motorbike. Later inspection indicated several internal damages of the engine. Next, a Ford Focus brand car, never used except for a test drive. Result. The D-Class subject was told to drive carefully. After a short distance was traversed, the vehicle was seen suddenly slamming into a roadside tree. The D-Class subject subsequently reported that his steering wheel jammed and the brake pedal fell apart while trying to take the first turn. Despite the airbag failing to develop, the driver only suffered a mild concussion and forehead laceration owing to the car's low speed. Moments after D. redacted was escorted away, the car caught fire and was unsalvageable by the time our response team managed to notice and extinguish the flames. Next. Vehicle used. A Leopard 2 main battle tank operated by a trained crew. Result. Close to the top, the tank engine failed and controls became unresponsive. After several seconds of uncontrolled descent, the tank was suddenly destroyed by a violent explosion. All crew members suffered heavy injuries and burns. Close scrutiny of the area and debris revealed the explosion to be caused by an anti-armor landmine of French production. It must be noted that SCP-3354 was never part of any known military operation. And a note. Let's not use any more military vehicles from now on. By Dr. Redacted. lastly, one more test. Used a Ford Focus brand car, never used previously, operated by an experienced driver. Result: the driver was told to never exceed 20 kilometers an hour. A special response team was dispatched immediately afterwards and ordered to follow the car as closely as possible. The team, led by Agent Redacted, consisted of security personnel, medical staff, and car servicemen equipped with necessary tools, spare car parts, and fire extinguishers. Moments after initiating the test, the car was crushed by 2 falling roadside trees. The driver suffered head trauma, multiple broken limbs, numerous lacerations, and glass shards wedged into skin. And one more note. This concludes the first series of tests. We can't do much more without heavily modifying the site's ecosystem. Dr. Redacted. I don't want to get nerdy here, but technically Ford is the car brand. It's the make, and the Focus is the model. Ford Focus is a little bit of a misnomer. Nerd that I am. But that is that, my dear viewers. Nice stream. Nice and chill. My neck doesn't hurt as bad as it did this morning, probably because I took painkillers when I arrived back in heaven after my angelic duties. And a lemon drop I'm drinking helps too. I did not take them together, don't worry. I'm not that fucking nuts. I wouldn't do that. Catch up on chat real quick. Oh, sheep dude, puppets, nice. Yeah. I feel like a lot of SCP articles are related to puppets. I can understand why they can be a little creepy at times. Sometimes. Treasure and a goblin. Keep forgetting to close the bathroom door because mine doesn't close completely. It's broken, so 3 times already I turn around to realize the door is not closed, let alone locked. Pro ship dude, I'm melting, fusing with my bed sheets. Comfy. That does sound comfy. OMG Arkansas. America, explain. No, Arkansas, why not? What was it? Why not Kansas? Why Arkansas? The deep bull. Pro sheep dude. KVB.B. Airbnb Pogo's Binted. Pogo's Binted? Pro sheep 20. You got that. 20 kilometers. The American in me, alright? I'm used to miles an hour. I have to remember that the imperial system isn't the only system in the world. In fact, it's definitely not a huge system outside of America. I think America's the one country that's got to be different. Where Bambi? I've driven a Ford Focus, not too shabby. Ford Focuses are cool. I've driven one a couple times, not my own, but I've driven one before. It is a nice car. I like a nice little SUV. Those are cool. Compact. You get interior space and they're compact. Best of both worlds. Where Bambi? I just like Arkansas because one of my boys is from there. I forget that there's Arkansas and then also just Kansas, and they're pretty much spelled just the same way. Never been to either. Spent a lot of my time in heaven. Everything I have for you, dear viewers. Let's see. Not streaming tomorrow. I am away. Well, not away. It's just my off day for streams. Valentine's Day. How exciting. I know it really doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people. But sure, you will have exciting plans on your Saturday for Valentine's. I'll be hunting for discount chocolates to bring home. So they'll go on sale so they can start selling fucking St. Patrick's Day shit. So they'll be trying to get that shit out of there so the sales will start, hopefully. My hands on some cheap chocolate. That'll be nice. That'll be tomorrow. I'll be off tomorrow. I'll post up a clip while I'm gone. Baby, bro, can you believe a K-pop idol is from Arkansas? I didn't know that. Interesting. We're from Arkansas making K-pop. Bro, Sheep, that message is my phone freaking out because my charging cable brushed it slightly when I put my phone face down to relax. I was wondering, I was like, how do you type that? Interesting. Yes, no stream tomorrow. So I'll put up a clip instead while I am away. Probably be editing clips too if I find some time. And if you would like to see the clip that I put up when I'm not streaming, you should totally follow my socials, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. Post clips on days that I don't stream and reminders on days that I do. I also put my schedule there too, so you'll know what I'm playing when, or what I'm doing when. You should also totally hop into the Discord where all the Seraph fans hang out, chat, yap, gamble, shitpost, all that good stuff. So, hop into those for sure. Haven't already. Sheep Duty, you mean that? Yeah, that thing. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know how you type that, but that looks cool. Also, I think that looks like a Ramaji. No, what's the word? Kanji. It's like a different language for sure. I think, or I just don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm talking about. Trigger the Japanese keyboard. Thought it looked like Japanese. I was like, huh. I just saw that message. I was like, huh. Oh, a Japanese N. I see. Naruhodo, as they say. Wish I knew Japanese. I should learn Spanish before I start trying to learn any other language. I should know Spanish way better than I currently do. Spanish needs to be improved a lot. Pro Sheep Dude. I totally know what that means. It's Japanese. I totally just... I know a little bit. I know a tiny bit of Japanese. I totally know what that means. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, fuck it. I was trying to copy and message it. I totally know what this is. Oh, yeah, it says... it says it's Japanese. Wow, I totally didn't just try to look that up and it told me in Spanish. But that's... Nihongo desu. Hongo warakanai. Tashi wa gaijin desu. That's all the Japanese I know right there. And I think it's pretty useful. It's very pertinent to know. Be able to say that. That's about everything. Or maybe Spanish. Un cerveza, por favor. I know what that means. Y después. Yes. Un poco de tequila or mezcal. There's a little difference, but it's all good to me. Or a nice Mexican whiskey. Down with that too. Really, booze in general is pretty awesome. Purple Sheep Dude. That message I see. I know that much. I really need to brush up on my Spanish. I should be way better at it than I am. For how cultural I am. I really should speak Spanish better. I guess that's not the right word. Not cultural. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, ethnic. That's the word. For how ethnic I am. I should really know Spanish better. But Alas, I do not. Oh, I see. What? I'm a sen. I don't understand. Good to know. Good thing to know when you don't know anything about Japanese. In my case, I don't remember. Oh, duh. The next stream, if I'm not streaming tomorrow, the next stream is gonna be Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. I am playing BioShock. I haven't played BioShock in a hot minute. I kind of forgot I was playing it. DBH. So, I'm going to play BioShock on Sunday. And if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember. Oh, fuck. You know what? It might have forgotten a lot of where I left off in that game. Because I remember it crashed at the end and it fucked up all my data. Or not all my data, but it fucked up all my progress, so we might have to redo some stuff. So I might just speed run through that. And if that's the case. But I was trying to remember. I think we're near a very interesting cutscene. That's a huge cutscene. It blew my mind when I was a wee lad. Hopefully we get to that part. Hopefully that's like towards the end of the game. So hopefully we're close. But we'll see. I remember the game kind of fucked up it crashed and I didn't save very often. I forgot how old that game is. It's literally almost 20 years old. So you kind of have to save. So that was on me. I think you were almost finished. Almost, yeah. I was close to a very big cutscene. That very big cutscene, I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't be specific, but that very big cutscene I want to show so bad. That happens, and then when that happens, I believe there's like 2 locations to go through, 2 or 3 more to go through. Yeah. So we're close to the end of the game. Probably like 3 more streams out around there. Something like that. Pro Sheep Dude. Oh yeah, it crashed. I forgot about that. I did too until I started thinking about it. And I think after it crashed, I just didn't continue. I think I just gave up. I have to see where I left off on. Honestly, in all honesty, I kind of forget. If I have some time tonight, there's some din-din, I might just play. Oh man, what a shame. What a burden I have to bear. I have to play a video game I like. But I might just speed run through that section if it did crash, and then we can just pick up right where we left off before the crash, because I made it all the way to the end of the area that I was in and starting in the new one. So I'll check. I'll see where I am at the end of stream. Once I have some din-din and do some other stuff. And then if it is where I think it dropped me off at, I'll just play through real quick and catch myself up for stream. So then next stream we pick up right where we left off before it fell apart. But we'll see. Oh darn. I have to play more BioShock. What a shame. But that's about everything I have for you tonight. It'll be Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. We'll play BioShock. Hopefully I can get off stream. I'll get caught up to where we left off before the crash hit. And then I'll save so I don't end up back again. And then, we'll pick up the story right where we left off. It'll be fine. I think that's everything I have for you tonight. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I have a song queued up, but I just remembered. Very specific. Certain. Get this out of there. It's here. Okay. Perfect. With all of that being said, I'm Seraph. You've all been wonderful, and I will see you again very soon. Okay. Right, there we go. Okay, bye-bye, bye. See ya. See you next time. See you around. I'll get us caught up for the game. Don't you worry. On Sunday, be like nothing happened. I promise. Just forget about that crash. Just pretend it didn't happen. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.